Okay, so let's start with the beginning here. So Talia Carell, who are you?
So I was rescued from a life on the streets by House Atreides. And
Yeah, you could read the description.
and yeah, so they gave me a home, and I'm able to lend my skills and contacts, I guess, with the underworld on Arrakis. Um, and let's see. Oh, and it says, I am quick to turn to violence when I feel threatened.
Ooh. What's your I don't have the character sheet with me because I have the Roll20 somewhere else. But you're not an actual person that works under the Atreides family, right? Correct? You're like a criminal.
Yeah, I guess so. Like I'm loyal to House Atreides because they saved me, but I'm more, I guess, in that criminal underworld life.
Cool. All right. So let's move on to Anna Margrave. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Anna Margrave. And at the moment, I am a simple handmaiden for Lady Jessica of House Atreides.
Okay. And what is your role? What faction are you with?
I am with the Sisters of Bene Gesserit.
Okay, so she's a Bene Gesserit sister. And what is your ambition in life?
My ambition is to become a Reverend Mother.
Okay, all right. So, for anybody who's familiar with Dune lore, it's that person with the big hat that puts the gom jabbar on Paul's neck to test him if he's the Kwisatz Haderach, so the chosen one. So a little lore drop there on for you guys. All right, let's move on to Marcus Sin.
I am Marcus Sin, a swordmaster apprentice. I joined House Atreides as a soldier hoping to find excitement and adventure, but my skill with a blade singled me out for attention from Duncan Idaho himself.
Ooh.
I have no clue who that is.
He's pretty important.
Very important? Okay.
Yeah.
Took me on as an apprentice, and I've learned more than I ever thought possible from him. This is my first opportunity to test my skills in the field.
Okay.
He's impetuous and cunning, a swordmaster. And my ambition is to become the swordmaster of my house.
That's big shoes to fill because the current swordmaster at the moment is Duncan Idaho, who is a very close. He has a very close relationship with Paul Atreides of House Atreides. Okay, let's move on to Sharafel. Who are you, and what do you do?
Hey guys, I am Sharafel. I'm the Mentat. I am new from school, so this is my first job. So I'm like an intern Mentat. So still nice and happy, excited to be in the field here. I'm pretty excited to be working underneath Chufir Hawith because he's like a legendary Mentat. Honestly, House Atreides is pretty stacked on on allies. like everyone is like super like the best guys that they have. So I'm kind of more of like, I guess, like an intern that's just kind of freaked out by him because he's like such a powerful character.
Okay.
But I'm looking to hopefully become the House Mentat basically we're all just trying to
Okay.
be our boss.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, a mentat is basically a human computer. Because in this universe, people don't use computers or robots anymore because there was a giant war in the past, killed a lot of humans, and so people have refused to use computers. So they have human computers that do calculations for them. All right, let's go to Corbin Bralick. What are you, and what do you do?
My name is Corbin Bralick. They say I must not sleep since I have not slept 1 a.m. I am a reformed spy smuggler. So I am a survivor, commoner, and smuggler. I love to smuggle all the things. So I am the only member of the group whose loyalty to the House of Atreides has not been tested quite yet. So maybe that could happen. Who knows? I was brought up on Arrakis as part of a spice smuggling family, and it was a good life until the Harkonnens tracked me down. Those damn Harkonnens. Then everything got bad pretty fast after that. Let me tell you. I used up every favor to get off the planet and find sanctuary with the Atreides. Unfortunately, as life may be, looks like now I'm going home again.
So
Nobody likes to go home.
So he escaped off planet from the House Harkonnen, which is the rival faction that's against the Atreides family. Goes to House Atreides, works for them, but as you know, for those of you who have read the books or seen the movie, House Atreides was given the planet of Arrakis, where Corbin Braley comes from and where he escaped from, and now he's going back with the House Atreides.
Yeah.
So
you know, it was a round trip ticket. So nothing really cool. No one from Harkonnen got a good look at my beautiful face before I ran. And yeah, that's me. Now my ambition is just to stay alive as long as possible until I get rich.
all right, sounds like a good ambition.
That sounds fair.
All right, so
Sounds pretty fair.
let's get started. So you guys are working for House Atreides, and you have just you are part of the second landing party that just came with the Atreides family. So you came with Paul, Jessica, the Mentats, Duncan, Idaho, when they landed on the planet Arrakis. Now Arrakis is a planet of spice, and spice is the most important commodity in this universe. Without spice, nobody can travel interstellar space and for like millions of light years without it. So basically, without spice, everybody would be isolated in the entire universe. So having control of this planet is very important. But the Emperor Padishah the Fourth has given the Atreides family the planet, and has gracefully let Harkonnen give it away to them, which is highly suspicious because the Harkonnens are the most reviled house rivals of the Atreides family. So something is suspicious all around. But enough of the political intrigues. What you guys are doing is that you are to investigate reports that a group of spice smugglers might be operating in an area your house has a contract to harvest spice. So it is your job to find their base, and if possible, put a stop to their activities and take back any spice they may have. However, spice smugglers can often have useful contacts, and occasionally the loss of a little spice can be worth a new ally.
Damn those spice smugglers. Only I get to smuggle spice.
All right. So let's start with the first scene. And let's move on to the first scene here. All right, so you guys are in the Ornithopters, the flying ships that people use to go around the planet of Arrakis. The sun glares off the Ornithopter windshield as you crest over the immense stone wall that surrounds the city of Arrakeen, and before you stretches an ocean of sand, a vast desert that covers the entire planet of Arrakis. While the cockpit is air-conditioned, you can see the shimmer of the heat haze rising from the waves of dunes ahead of you, stretching beyond the horizon. Now, who is piloting the Ornithopter out of everybody here?
Oh,
You guys can decide amongst yourself who's flying the Ornithopter.
that's not a skill we need, right?
No,
Like
it's not a
on
skill.
our sheet?
No,
Oh.
yeah. It's just up to you guys who you decide to be flying.
Well, do you think smugglers are good at flying?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I guess yeah, if I'm getting paid by the piece, I would need to have some tricks up my sleeve. So maybe I can.
Alright, I'm just
What-
a
what-
simple handmaiden. I can't do anything technical like that. How would I know?
All right, what do you guys say?
I say I.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? I'm trying to determine
Alright.
what skill you would need based on what the skills available. And I made discipline.
It would have to be discipline.
Oh, my discipline is 4.
Oh,
I got a discipline of 7.
Oh.
there you go.
Okay.
Wait a second.
I'm
You're
the
a
human
mentat.
robot.
Yeah, you're the human robot.
I think I know how to do it. I don't know if I can do it.
Well, this is totally up to you guys. You can decide who wants to fly. I just want to ask David. David, I'm gonna turn off your mic because it seems like because we're so near with each other, our microphones are echoing with each other. So I think you guys can hear me from my microphone here. I mean, hear David from my microphone. So I'm gonna turn off David's
Are
microphone.
you guys in the same room?
Yeah, we're in the same room together.
They're literally, yeah.
Okay, so I think that should be better now. So David, you're gonna have to speak up just a little bit, just so that you
Yeah.
can.
I can move closer to you.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Great.
Oh,
He's mobile, so he's good. Oh, perfect. Yeah. If you could, yeah, maybe around here.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay. So did we decide that Corbin? Sorry, not Corbin. Sharafel is going to be flying the Ornithopter.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Sure.
That's some good discipline.
All right. Is there anything that you'd like to say, Sharafel, as you're flying the Ornithopter looking for the smuggler base?
I have a contact with the spice mining guild. Maybe they know something about this.
Okay. You could possibly contact someone back on Arrakeen to see if they can find that contact, but highly unlikely because it'll have to go through several channels before you could find that contact.
So it'll be too late if
Probably,
too-
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Especially
Sounds good.
since you're flying the Ornithopter in the desert in the middle of nowhere. So this is what I can get you guys to do. I'd like everybody to make a difficulty 0. No, actually, I'm gonna get the pilot, Sharafel, because you're flying the Ornithopter. I want you to make a difficulty 0 move. Okay. So
our first roll?
your first roll. So now what this means, a difficulty 0 move. There are 5 difficulty levels, 0 to 5. And the difficulty numbers tell us how many successes you need to succeed. So a difficulty 1, you need 1 success at a die roll to succeed. A difficulty 2 means 2 successes. Difficulty 3, 3 successes, and 4, etc., and 5, etc. Okay.
God.
So as you can see, like a difficulty 5 is really difficult because you have to get 5 consecutive rolls that are successes. Okay. Now difficulty 0, lucky for you, means anything is a success.
Yeah.
Okay. Except if you roll 20. Okay. So 20 is a critical fail. And what that means is if you roll a 20, you get a complication. So something that can be a negative consequence to you. A 1 is a critical success.
Yeah.
Please don't roll 20.
All right.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right.
So,
my God.
can I just use truth as my drive for this then, or?
Yeah. So what's your drive for truth? So why are you
7.
flying?
Why are you flying?
Oh, the reason is I'm the one who is most knowledgeable about the Ornithopter, since I know everything about it.
Okay. Is that actually like your drive? Like it's part of your character sheet? Like you're knowledgeable?
Yeah. It's like the truth is revealed eventually.
Oh, okay. So you're flying for the truth. So you're motivated to find the smuggling base.
Yes,
Because that is
exactly.
that's your drive. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to roll. I will take that. So how you roll dice here for everybody that's listening or my players here is you have to roll the combination of your drive and a skill. Okay. Any of your drives can work with any of your skills below, but the drive has to match the skill that you're doing. Okay, so if you can describe why your drive matches the skill, then I will allow it. If it is a mismatch, it can create a complication or a negative consequence to you. Or you might lose the drive altogether. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so make that roll, and we'll see how well you fly the Ornithopter.
For sure. It's only 2 dice, right?
Yes, 2 dice. So you're going to roll,
2d20.
2d20,
2d20.
and it has to be lower than 7 plus 5.
Let's see this.
So lower than.
Ooh,
Oh, what?
nice.
Oh, 2 ones.
So he got
Oh.
2. That's like 2 momentum points, right?
Isn't that 4? Because
So
I remember 1 is a critical success, so that's actually like 3 momentum.
yeah, so you rolled a
4.
1, so a 1 is 2 successes, and a 15 is that lower than your combined total?
I think he rolled a 10 and a 12, and it's lower than 12 or equal to.
Yeah, it has to be
Oh,
lower
yeah,
than
that's
12 or
the
equal
target.
to. Yeah. So
Okay.
you
Nice.
failed 1, but you did get a critical success. So you are okay. So let's talk about successes here. If you rolled more than what the difficulty rating is, you gain something called momentum. And momentum is a shared pool. A shared pool of like bonuses that you can use to help you in the future. So you can purchase additional D20s. Okay. But again, this is shared, so it's not just you that has to use the momentum, but everybody else also shares the pool. Okay.
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 Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the difficulty is 0, so you earned a momentum of 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
It's
momentum
every
of
2 more than the difficulty, right? Any more than difficulty is what we get.
is what you get from
Nice.
momentum.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
that means I have to keep track of this too.
Okay, thank you.
Basically, if somebody
I-
we want to just leave behind.
I'm keeping track of the momentum just in case.
Okay, can
So
I
I marked it.
can I trust you for that because I don't see a pen. Oh, there's a pen over there.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Pen and notepad.
I can keep track. It's okay.
Okay.
We should just put it in the chat so that we can always see it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
We'll do it in many ways.
Now, another thing that I have to tell you guys is counter to momentum, there are things called threat points. And
Oh,
threat
no.
points are also generated. And
Oh, you're
Your
saying
turn.
what?
stay
Stay on the light.
On the what? Oh shoot! I'm sitting on the mic. There we go. So threat points. Oh, what is that?
That's the like, put your foot over.
What do you mean?
From what I understand, the threat
yeah,
points is similar to darkness points, where he can spend it to kind of screw us over.
Yeah. That's what threat points are. And according to this particular campaign, I actually start with some threat points. Yeah.
Great.
Oh shit.
All right, so let me just double check how many threat points I start off with.
Oh my god.
I believe it's 2 for every player in attendance.
No.
Okay. You can increase the difficulty of the challenge.
You know what? I'm just gonna mark that as well, but no way.
Yeah, 2 points of threat for each player character present, and the momentum pool begins at 0. So you guys have 2 momentum, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 threat points to use.
Wow.
So just so
That was lovely.
you guys know, I've got 10. Oh, this doesn't work.
Is it
Okay.
because of Arrakis? It's just that like.
Yeah, it's an unforgiving place. You are in a desert where you can't walk on the desert because you've got sandworms that come up and eat you if you don't walk improperly.
Sandworms.
Yeah. All right. So you scored a critical success. I'd like you to describe how you are flying the Ornithopter.
Yeah, so I am flying it like a seasoned vet with the glazed eye look, just because in my head I'm actually just remembering what the instructors at the House of the Mentats told me to do. You know, like push this lever here, adjust it this way, perfect descent, perfect everything.
Okay,
Just like imagine Data, just doing random things.
Yeah. So your eyes roll back.
Yeah.
And then
I don't know how I see, but like I'm just like feeling my way through.
Elevation, wind speed, perfect.
Nice.
So you're flying your Ornithopter, and you're at the ideal elevation and ground clearance, and the weather is very clear, that you can see everything below you, but you also have cloud cover to help you not get spotted by the smugglers. Now, I'm gonna ask everybody here to try to spot anything suspicious on the ground and see if you could find like the smuggler base. So I want everybody here to do a difficulty 2 discipline test.
Okay.
Oh
No. My discipline's 4.
Discipline 2. Oh, sorry, difficulty 2 discipline.
Oh,
Test.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Mark, do you mind making a roll?
Okay, you can make a roll. So what's your drive and discipline to get you to do that?
All right.
All right.
So.
Okay, so I'm gonna use justice
because
I think
that
our mission needs to be done, and it's part of a justice act based on my belief as a reformed spice smuggler.
Okay. All right. So you have a sense of justice here to to make right the wrongs of smugglers who you once were. I guess.
I
learned my lessons. I smuggle my spices, and I think it's time for a change.
All right. You may make that difficulty 2 discipline test.
Nice.
Now, because you have some momentum points, would you like to use it, is your group in agreement to use those momentum points, or would you like to save it? It's up to you.
I'd say it's too early.
Yeah.
We need to save that.
We need to save those.
Yeah.
Counter those 10.
Mind you, for momentum, you have a max limit for momentum,
Which is
which is, I believe, 5.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
And after every
scenario, you remove one, right?
Yes, after every scenario, you decrease 1 momentum point. Oh, momentum point, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we
I
should
think
still
just
save it,
save it
maybe.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, just save it.
All right,
I
so
mean-
roll 2d20.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Would you mind helping me out with that?
Oh, right, yeah, I have to roll for you.
We can just click on it, right? And then we just like it does the input value sort of thing.
Yeah, so Corbin Balick,
Yeah.
character sheet, and you wanted to roll
The justice.
a justice.
And I guess discipline. Was it?
Oh, there's no roll here. Oh, I just have to. Oh, I don't click on anything here. Okay, so I just have to. All right, we'll do it manually. I thought there were buttons that you just click. So 2d20.
On your character sheet.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, you can click
Oh,
it.
where do you click?
You click the skill, the word on the skill, and then a little window pops up, and it shows you what your drive that you're
Oh,
using
okay.
connected to
That's
it.
cool.
And
It's
if
to the
you
left
choose
though, not the
Yeah.
number.
at the left,
Oh, okay. So you
choose
click
a focus.
discipline, and which drive? You said you wanted to do justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Corbin Braylick.
And optional focus too, if it applies.
Yeah, if it applies. Yeah, he has none. So let's submit. 2 dice. No focuses.
Oh, what the heck?
Okay,
We
so
got one success.
One success.
one success. Yeah.
Why is there a 0?
What is a 0 for?
He rolled a 0.
Oh, because
Oh.
it's
So I needed.
So I needed a 2.
He needed.
No, because,
he rolled under over 8.
right.
Oh,
So
because there's a 14. That's what
Yeah.
it's just trying to say.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
4.
Oh, it just
and
says if
for
it's a
8.
success or not. I see.
Yeah, it says it's a success or not. So he rolled 14, no success. He rolled a 2 on the other dice, which is 1 success.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was a target of 8. Okay, so you do spot something, or unless anybody else wants to roll too.
I'll roll.
Okay,
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a discipline roll, right?
that's right. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my discipline with truth to seek the truth. Truth is always simple, and my focus is precision. Since I'm trying to spot smugglers, right?
Hmm.
It's very simple, so I'll just go for it.
Okay. So mind you guys, when you use a focus, your level of success is a little bit different. Anything that is below or equal to the amount of your skill with that focus counts as a critical success.
Yep.
Instead of
Yeah,
Instead of one.
so I got 3 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So-
I got 3
Critical success,
successes.
right?
So you've
I got
got
a critical
three
success.
three
Yeah, so-
successes.
So I got 1 more momentum.
There we go.
So you got 1 momentum.
Yay.
We have to add these up.
Okay, momentum equals 3.
So what do I see?
Does anybody else want to roll?
I'd like to try.
Okay.
Just because, hold on, let me pull up my character sheet there. Okay, so I'm gonna use, my drive is the truth,
Mm-hmm.
because the truth, I'm known for the fact that the truth are the most well hidden. So
Oh,
I'm
shit.
very watchful.
Nice. That works so well.
Okay.
Yeah, especially for
You-
her character.
You may make that roll, Sister Bene
I,
Gesserit.
wait, hold on. So I just click on, what is it?
The skill?
Discipline? Yeah, we're doing discipline, right?
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah.
That's right.
Discipline and truth. Submit. How many dice? 2. Use focus. Focus.
Do you have a focus?
Oh, focus. Focus is
So you have a discipline focus.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's a discipline.
Self-control.
Dang.
I guess that worked. That
Wait a
does
minute.
work.
So self-control, that's a little bit different though. So your focus of self-control, that you're able to control yourself from things that tempt you. So I don't think that
Oh,
works.
whoops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
no
can
focus.
reroll.
Yeah, you can
So I
reroll.
guess
Okay, I get it now. Okay, let me try again because this is so very new. How
Mhm.
many dice to use focus? No. So I have one success.
One success?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So one success, that was not enough to spot anything. So you don't see anything as you look down below into the desert. Anybody else?
I wanna try.
Okay.
You want to try?
Alright.
We're all like
all the
trying to
smugglers.
search for. We're all trying to search for this in our own special way.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
need to
get
learn
used to
how
the
to
rules.
this rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We'll have to learn
this
how
is
to
like the
use it.
tutorial mission.
Okay, so discipline. And my drive is
Has to be something that's fitting.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use power
Power.
Power?
Okay.
because my ambition is to run the underworld on Arrakis. So like if something's happening like smugglers or any underground activity, like I want to know about it and like be in control of it.
Okay. Power comes at a knife's edge. Okay. Yeah, I will allow it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I click discipline, which is drive.
That would be power.
Submit.
And then
How
Mhm.
many dice?
Two.
Two. Unless you want to use a momentum to generate an extra dice, but up to you.
She's
Oh,
good.
nice.
She got
Yay!
one success. Actually,
No.
you need
Oh,
two.
No, she got two.
Oh.
Two.
She made it.
Oh, oh yeah, she did. She did. Yeah, I was like looking at Anna Margraves. Okay, yeah, you did it. You met the
Yay!
difficulty rating.
Nice.
So you do see something as well.
Nothing gets by me.
All right. Anybody else that hasn't rolled yet?
Yeah, I'll roll for it too, just for justice.
For
My
justice.
yeah, because smugglers, no, we are the House of Atreides. We should be controlling everything. That's not right. We should get our cut in it, really. So that's actually I feel true.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
No focus because anything. Oh,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
All right. Two successes. You met the difficulty rating. So everybody succeeds except who? Who didn't succeed?
Except me.
Yes, everybody succeeds except the Bene Gesserit sister. And so.
What about Corbin? He has only the one success.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't
Oh.
succeed.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
damn.
right.
Yeah.
He doesn't
So
see
it's
anything.
me and Corbin.
So
Yeah.
Corbin the smuggler,
Corbin's-
ironically, can't see anything as a smuggler, and he's lived on this planet for God knows how long too.
Yeah, I thought I saw something on the window, but it was
just
actually just
like
some type of animal trying to feed on something.
I
I think I need glasses.
I think I need glasses. Famous first words on Arrakis. All right. So for the people that saw something, you do see something below. You guys see a group of well-hidden tents in the desert. And they're near a small outcropping of rock. And it's close to a large set of caves. So now the next decision that you're going to make is whether or not you're going to, where you're going to land.
I shall leave it up to the driver.
Is there enough room on the rocky outcrop for the Ornithopter?
Yes, you can. Now, you're thinking of landing on top of the rocky outcrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Won't they hear us?
Is that where we saw something?
Yeah. So, well, there is a rocky outcrop, and then near it are a group of tents.
So
If we land too close,
wouldn't we be
spotted and they might try to make an escape?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's true.
Mark,
But
what's
also-
this gaining information thing?
Was that?
Was that?
Gaining information, that's like a thing we can do to do exactly what we're doing right now? So I'm trying to read this. It's
Which
like
part?
So when a character wishes to generally investigate a scene, but
Mhm.
have a specific question in mind, you can get a difficulty 0 test using an appropriate skill. We're kind of like assessing where we can land. Is that kind of something we can use?
Yeah,
for
that's
that?
something that you could use. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Mm.
So yeah, up to you if you want to do that. So because it's a difficulty 0, I'm going to how much you roll, or if you how much you roll determines like how good the information you'll get.
Okay. I guess it
I
would
think,
be.
I think it would be worth it.
Who's got a good understanding skill? Mine's at 5. I guess that would be the best one.
Mine's
I got a
Mine's
6.
well,
That
Mine
would
is
be
4.
mine. Would be mine's 7.
You
Oh.
can probably try to
Oh.
figure it out. There you go.
Yeah.
wow.
See if you can assess the situation.
Yeah. He's the
place to land.
witchcraft.
Yes.
Hold on a sec, because my understanding is, let's see. I have a passive ability. Let me just double check. Hyper awareness. When you spend your location, I can ask 2 questions. Okay, you know what? Actually, no. Because my character has very interesting way of finding information, but it doesn't apply to the environment. Okay, so no, I can't do that. But I could still use my understanding.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what are you going? What's the test that you're going to roll?
I'm going to roll. Let me double check here. That's only for movement. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna roll for understanding
Okay.
to assess what's. We're at the campsite, right? We're just trying to
Yeah,
understand.
you're above the campsite, and you've spotted the campsite, but you're just determining where you're going to land. That's
just
that's,
determining where I land.
yeah. Where's
Yeah.
a good spot to land?
Yeah.
Because I think, as Shara Fell has said, you don't want to land too close that you're going to alert the smugglers. But you also, well, I'm not going to give you any more information because that's for you to discover.
There's something happened. There's something
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's just like
yeah. Think about the environment you're in too.
yeah, cause my skill of it's like my understanding is 7, but it only applies to physical empathy.
But is it the focus?
No, it's my. Oh, that's a focus.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
It doesn't have to. You don't have to use that.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All right then. So then I'll just roll for understanding of assessing the area then. Shoot, let me. God dang it! Where's my character sheet thingy?
Alright,
There it
get
is.
All right, get us some
That-
info.
Maybe this is where the momentum might be useful.
Mm.
So
Hey!
what did you roll?
Need it.
Hey, 2 successes.
Okay,
Nice.
2 successes.
Yes.
Okay. What's the momentum on that now?
We're on momentum 5,
Momentum 5. Okay, so you're at your
max out
limit.
of 5.
You max out
Yeah.
at
so
5.
we can use it now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
you look down below and you understand that landing too close will alert whoever is in those tents, if they are the people that you're looking for. And they'll be able to spot you from a mile away right before you land, so they might be ready for you if you do land. Now, the other thing is, if you land too far away, it's going to be difficult for you to get to where they are, because there is something that you do understand about the area. Can I get everybody here to roll for? Let me figure it out again. Difficulty. No, I just want you to roll for an understand here.
Okay.
For difficulty 0?
No, I'm not going to tell you the difficulty.
Oh.
Oh.
That's probably
Okay.
5.
So I want you to tell me what you're trying to understand about the environment and what drive you're using to do that.
Who? Everyone?
Everybody, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or whoever wants to try to understand the reasonings
Okay,
for
so
The truth is
I
always
just-
simple.
Okay.
Is that yours? Is that yours? Okay. So you're looking at it for a practical standpoint.
Yeah, from a practical standpoint.
Okay. So are you guys
It's
letting
simple.
Edmar to roll this one?
Okay.
What's your truth?
What's your truth?
What did you say?
Was
So
that?
you said truth?
You said you were
You said you were going to use truth?
Yeah, truth. I have a 8 truth and 5 understanding, so
Oh damn.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
go for it.
yeah. Can I use a momentum point? So I guess that's an extra dice.
That's an extra dice roll. Yeah, so
May,
you're
may I
now.
use it,
Might as
guys?
well.
As well.
I feel
Okay.
like we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
5, so we
Yeah.
can't win anymore.
Okay.
So
Keep
momentum.
will,
And
Mark
Mark will
get some.
Hey, triple.
Okay,
Wow.
triple
Wow,
successes.
look at the
Successes.
nines.
Okay,
Hey.
nine,
Nines.
9, and 9. Okay, so this is what you do understand. You remember that from the film books that you've seen, you take out a film book from out of your pocket, and you press play because you suddenly remember some basic knowledge about Arrakis, and the film book plays, and it says, Arrakis, a desert planet inhabited by sandworms. Sandworms are large creatures that grow up to 50 to 100 meters long.
Oh.
They attack everything that has a rhythm on the planet. That is why the Fremen, the locals of the planet, walk without rhythm, and they do a certain type of dance, dancing walk, to vary the rhythm of their feet so that they do not attract sandworms.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Who's the best?
Who's the
dancer?
best dancer here?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's kind of why I was thinking maybe we shouldn't park the copter on the sand because it might be lost to a sandworm.
Yeah.
That
That's why I was
makes-
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. What is the nearest? Is the rocks too far though?
No, the rocky outcropping is near enough to the tents. But
Yeah.
the caveat is if you land near or on the rocky outcrop, the smugglers will get alerted
Okay.
and will see your approach.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we can drop off a
It
couple
may-
people.
I was sort of thinking, is there a way to convince the smugglers to not attack us when we get there? Can we tell them not necessarily who we are, but try and lie about why we're there?
That's a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you think about it. Or, can I give a suggestion for you guys? Since
Yeah.
this is the first game, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hint here. You could try to land the Ornithopter on the sand gently.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
gonna be rough.
That sounds like a difficulty
If the
5
pilot
roll.
is that good.
This
It-
is where the momentum comes into play.
Do you
so
want
I
me to
guess-
say how much? Oh no, I can't say how much the difficulty is.
Probably 5.
That's
Um,
definitely that's high.
We could
We
also
could
bring
also
bring like a small group, like a little
small
SWAT team that tries to sneak towards them
and
and
capture
Yeah.
capture them.
Like
Or
I'm,
we-
my character is stealthy, and someone else's. I saw someone else had stealth on theirs too.
Yeah, is anybody else stealthy in the group?
I might be.
So,
Actually, not really. No.
Yeah, I got
Not
stealth, so I'm down to go on sand.
so
Is
the
that a
plan is to
skill?
like drop them from the Ornithopter
Gently.
gently. Okay,
Gently.
jump down and land gently.
Yeah.
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 I think we could try and use momentum, just get that out of the way and see what happens.
Wait, do we know?
Wait, do we know how many smugglers we saw?
Because that
Because
could
that could
tell us
how many
we should
people.
drop down.
Yeah, you don't have that information. You just saw the tents.
Yeah, we just saw the tents.
So we could.
So we could wait until night
and
and then move in.
stealthily.
I did something.
You could try doing the easiest thing.
Oh,
Death.
this one. That's good for yours. This is good.
I love
The thing
Trinto's
that I
answer
just-
on the chat. So Trinto on the chat in Twitch says, Dune is about worms. You can try doing the easiest thing equals death.
Yeah.
All right.
Fight scene.
Yeah, they'll fight a giant 50-meter worm.
Or if we
Or if
land
we
on
land
top
on
of
top
the
of the
tents with
tent
the
with the
helicopter, with the smugglers die, and we could just take their bodies with us.
You mean just park it
my
right
God.
on
top
their
of them.
heads?
Right on top of them,
Right
and
on
then we
top.
just die,
We could
and
just
we could
take
just
the...
Take the
I
spice.
feel like don't the ornithopters like have like weapons?
Some of them do, but depends on what it's outfitted. The ornithopter that you're on doesn't have any weapons because it's a.
Okay, that's-
you're using it as an
that's
explorer
unfortunate.
scout craft.
So running them,
So running them over is the only option.
GTA
blades.
style.
Yeah, you're gonna land on them gently.
All right.
All right.
So what do you
So
guys
what do you guys think?
A small
A small SWAT team landing on the
rocks,
rock,
or what's her
or what's her other option?
I'd like to try the fun way and land on the sand and
Yeah,
see what
me too.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's do
Me
that.
too.
Let's do
Let's
that.
just do it.
Yeah.
Let's do the fun way.
So you're gonna land on the sand.
Yeah, land on the
Yeah.
sand and see
Far,
what
far
happens.
enough
So
away
that
so
they
that
won't
they won't
listen to
listen
us,
to us,
but
but
close
close
enough
enough that
We could get
we
it.
could get in.
Okay, so Sharafel, you're gonna have to do a move roll.
Okay.
So what's your
And
drive?
this-
And then what's your what's your drive to do the move?
My drive is gonna be truth, and I just want to see if there's any truth to the sandworms attacking anything that lands on the sand, because the truth is revealed eventually. So it's either
Okay.
this is gonna work or it's we're dead.
So curiosity. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd like to
point out also one of my
talents
is that when I do movement,
so
I have vault.
So when I
So when I
attempt a
attempt
test using
the move skill,
and
I buy additional d20s by generating threat for the game master, I may re-roll a single d20 in that die.
Hmm.
Oh, that's the same thing with what I have.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you
yeah.
want to do
Mine
that?
is same but with battle.
Uh,
Or
what-
mine is
what do
similar
you guys
except.
think?
Let's just do Shara and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Should I use a momentum for this, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll add one, so it's 3 dices.
Okay, so that's momentum 3, right?
Yeah, momentum 3 now. Okay.
Oh God, let's see what happens.
Focus. This was move, right? So no focus. Ooh,
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
You got a 2 and then a 1, so it's a 3.
is it a 3? What's the
Alright.
difficulty?
Well, you have one critical success.
Yeah, he
has a
because
crit
one of them
success.
rolled a 1.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a 3 in total then.
So
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah,
3
yeah.
successes in total, yeah. But I haven't told you what the difficulty rating is. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
describe how this happens, Sharafel.
Yeah. So the descent is going really well. I'm following my Mentas training. It's going really stealthily. But the sand is kind of getting into the wings, so I fail a little bit, and then I recover right at the last minute to just like land quiet enough on the sand.
Okay, all right. So this is. So you hear the Ornithopter land. Okay, and so what happens is you hear the Ornithopter just come right down. It gets louder and louder, and then you finally land. Okay. Now you're on the sand. Who's going out first?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Who wants to die first?
I'll go out because I'll go out first because I
Aren't
got
you
like,
from here?
I saw some stuff we
You should be
did
showing
once
us
in my
around.
past.
Yeah, I'll get out first. I have stealth, so
Oh no.
stealth, and then I'll have to use oh, I guess would truth? No,
No.
I guess duty would be a good one. This might be to make sure that the mission goes well, I suppose. Because my statement is a blade that serves the wrong master has no honor. It doesn't really apply, but duty itself,
Yeah.
because you know it's the mission. So I've chosen to go first.
Okay. So you're using your can you describe your duty again? I missed what you said for duty.
So a blade that serves the wrong master has no honor. Does it work or apply?
So
Just say the basic duty.
Just the basic duty.
Yeah.
Basic duty does.
Yeah.
okay, so that was the thing that the statement besides
Yes.
duty.
Yes, unless we can just see the truth. The truth is always simple. I just use a practical
So the blade that
method.
the blade that what?
A blade that serves the wrong master has no honor.
So basically, you're saying anybody who's not that doesn't serve the right people has no honor.
Yes.
Basically, okay. So because you're seeing them as counter to what you are trying to do here on Arrakis and you're in the House Atreides, you're duty bound.
Yeah, there's smuggler. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm duty bound and going against these smugglers who are not, serving the wrong master.
Okay.
It's out of self-interest.
Okay, so you can roll with duty and move.
Okay. And I will use my focus of stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So you needed. Okay. Okay.
So that gives me an automatic. Wait, what is that? It's automatic. It's critical.
It's two.
Success?
No, those are just two
No,
successes.
no, you get two
But with the-
successes.
But with the focus, what does it do again?
So the focus means that anything that is under a 7 or equal to 7 is a critical success. But you rolled 12s.
Okay.
Oh, under
Yeah, yeah.
7. Okay.
Yeah, under
This is
7.
my skill. Okay,
Yeah.
that's how it works.
All right. So
Okay.
describe how you move through the sand.
Very gently and carefully, I take the rhythm that I learned while. Was it called the film thing?
Oh, from the film book. Yeah, yeah,
Film book. Film book.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
The
So
film thing. The film book.
so you see your feet. They shuffle to the
Yes.
left, and then you step forward. You wait a while, and then you shuffle to the left again, and then suddenly to the right. So you're mimicking.
Very gently.
Yeah, very gently. You're mimicking the waves of the wind on the sand, so it doesn't feel like the rhythm that you're walking is a constant
Step,
rhythm. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Who else is following him, or is he the only guy doing it?
I can count two.
Okay.
I mean, it's my home.
Okay. So what are you rolling?
So I will use duty, and I will use my statement. So I must watch out for those who watch your back. So because he went first, he's watching my back.
Oh.
So
That works really well.
That works
Yeah.
out well.
Really well,
So-
yeah.
I will watch out for everybody else by going second.
Okay. Go ahead. Make that roll.
All right. Do you roll for me?
Oh, right. Make that roll. All right. So. All right. So let's see. Where's your? So Corbin Brayleck, character sheet. So it was move, and what was the drive?
Duty.
Duty. Okay. Submit 2 dice. No focuses. Oh no. No. There's no focus. Yeah.
No.
All right, so he gets 1 success. I'm not gonna say if he passed or failed. He's gonna have to figure it out So, do you want to describe what you do? What you do?
Yeah. So I get off of the thingamajig,
Uh-huh.
and then I do it very quietly. I use my smuggling skills to kind of just feel the rhythm, because I got experience moving quietly, carefully, and criminally. So I use my skills to move side to side, mimicking their wave and following my path ahead.
All right. Anybody else?
Oh, I will go too.
Okay, you're gonna follow. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your role for the move?
Okay, I think I'm going to use my move skill, and my drive is I guess my I'm gonna use faith maybe.
Okay.
Because the statement is I can always rely on myself, and I think that because I'm a criminal, I'm like maybe not so close to the other members of the crew, and I'm more independent and like
Okay. Makes sense.
yeah. And then I have a focus for move, which is stealth.
Okay. All right.
So
Yeah, that makes sense. You can make that roll.
okay.
Meow.
Oh really?
I just heard the cat.
You can hear? Yeah, she's.
Yeah, she agrees too.
Cats are stealthy. There you go.
All right.
So I failed one though, but the other one I got.
She got a crit success, and then she got
Oh.
under her skill. So does that mean she gets an automatic success? Or I guess that's already an automatic.
Yeah, it's already a crit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I get at least one.
Yeah. Then you get 2 successes. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So you sneak along the sands, mimicking the moves that the other 2 did before you. Anybody else, or the rest of you are gonna hang back?
I'm gonna hang back.
Yeah, I was gonna watch the copter.
Okay.
That's not how everybody died.
Yeah.
So Sharafel and Anna Margrave are gonna hang back near the Ornithopter, and Corbin Braylick, Marcus Sin, and Talia Karel are going to sneak closer to the smuggler base. Okay. So let's go to the smuggler base. Okay. And the smuggler base is situated on a small rock outcropping, and it's barely large enough to rise above the desert sands. It is little more than a hidden cave half buried by the vast sand dunes. Surrounding it, and perched on top of it, are a few small tents for the smugglers to live in, which is what the player characters have spotted. You see all the trappings of what a smuggler tent looks like. You see kind of a smattering of different types of gear hanging on the outside of the tent, and it looks like the kind of materials and equipment that a smuggler would use. Now, should a storm come, they can just about seek shelter into the storage area. So not far away from the smuggler base, there's a larger rock formation where this shelter is. Okay. Now, how do you want to approach the base? So you guys are coming closer, or you're sneaking closer to the base. It doesn't seem like there's any activity from the outside, so the smugglers don't look like they know that you're coming.
Okay. Am I able to use one of my So I have an asset here, a friend among the mercenary community. Do I have a communicator or some way to communicate with them?
What do you have on your assets?
A sword, personal shield, and a friend among the mercenary community.
No.
So, okay, so I
Yeah.
just have a friend.
Yeah, you know of a friend.
So
Of a friend.
I
Okay.
have a contact among the spy smuggler community.
I think yours might work better.
Yeah, but okay. So how do you want to use that information?
Could I speed dial him?
To what? you want to what?
Speed dial.
Speak what?
Speed dial him.
Oh, speed. Oh, you don't have any communicators with you.
Damn. Oh, we could have done that maybe from the
Yeah,
helicopter.
but think about how you could use that information.
Okay. Let's see. So if I have a contact among the spy smuggler community, maybe I could approach them and then ask them if they know this person and tell them that I'm coming in peace. And then maybe I could get some information on them by trying to communicate.
Oh, what do you guys think?
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
And if that fails, I also have a Mala pistol.
Which are you
Let's
gonna?
see a one hand, a gun in the other.
Now here's also another thing about the Dune universe. Guns are the most ineffective weapons in this universe.
How about if I throw it at?
Even so, yeah, because a lot of people have things called personal shields, which are basically like personal force fields that they can
it's not just
activate.
like a shield.
It's like it's an energy shield.
So
I have
if
a
that
personal
fails,
S-
Nice.
yeah, so basically,
Also on Arrakis, right? Because like a lot of people don't wear shields in Arrakis because it attracts the.
oh yeah, that is also true. That is also true.
oh yeah.
Oh, it attacks them.
Yeah,
Oh,
because like the hum of the shield is a constant like vibration, so it does attract the
right.
sandworms.
So my pistol could be effective.
It could be like if they're not if don't turn on their personal shield.
But if I shoot the ground under them, would they get eaten by the worm?
Now-
Because it would make an unusual vibration if I shoot the ground right under them.
Possibly, yeah. Mind you, these worms are not small. They can eat like a small city.
Okay.
They're so big that they can just like engulf like a tiny town.
That might not work. But I think my contact among the spy smuggler thing, like if I talk to them, they would know that I'm a fellow smuggler, and they might not know that I'm reformed.
Yeah.
I can't say anything.
So what do you guys think, team?
I mean, but wouldn't if he goes by himself that would work, but actually, wait, no, Sherman, your character is also a criminal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you two might work. I would have to hide back because I clearly would stick out.
Oh, because you're a sword master. You're
I'm
like
a sword master for a house, so it's like, yeah, I would not be good to just go up to some smugglers.
so you stick
two,
out like a
however.
small like a sore thumb.
Yeah, so if I just hang back and then just like observe and like try to understand the situation while you guys do it, go there, that works.
Okay.
So it's you two going up, and I'll kind of watch in the back and observe and assess the situation. I guess could I assess like the kind of the situation as I'm here?
Yeah, you can.
I guess
Okay.
understanding.
Yeah, understanding.
Okay. Reveal the truth to me. I don't have a understanding focus. Hey,
All right.
Oh,
So
nice.
what did you roll? Oh, okay. 2 successes.
understanding the truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Successes.
2 successes. Okay. So the I'm not going to say what the difficulty is. So this is what you do understand. You do understand that as you look at Corbin Braylick, he looks like a pretty rough and tumble guy that looks like a guy who can steal people's underwear when you put it out to dry. So you believe that it might work. Like, you are confident that Corbin Braylick approaching the smugglers would possibly work.
All right. Let's steal some underwear.
I'll steal some underwear. I don't want any.
Well, that was the response that I got apparently. Okay.
Thank you, Digolas Elf, for that.
So I guess it could work then.
So you approach them by yourself.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Yeah, let's try it out. I guess. Does everybody agree? Wait, but what's the plan after that?
You guys didn't think that far ahead. Well, you could ad-lib it.
Yeah, we have no clue who's there, right? So that's why I'm hanging back to watch and assess.
Yeah.
Like, strategize.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, Edmar, you're going back to your old roots.
Exactly. That's why I picked this character. It's like, this looks like how I would play it.
Okay.
So Corbin Braylick, you can describe how you approach the camp.
So I approach slowly. I observe the situation, and I try to keep my hands away from any weapons to show them that I show no harm. And I let them know, everybody, I'm just here to talk. Would anybody be able to come out and address me?
And then you hear a gruff voice from within one of the tents. Who the hell are you, and what are you doing out here in the middle of the desert?
So I noticed your camp, and I'm kind of stranded. I wanted to see if I could receive some help.
So suddenly, you see one person just kind of open the entrance to one of the tents, and he comes out, and he's dressed in like a keffiyeh around his head to keep the sand out of his face, and in his hand he's holding a small pistol. But as he comes out slowly, you notice from at the corners of your eyes, 7 more people come out of their tents from behind, all pointing their guns towards you.
Okay. So in that sense, I look at them and I say, "Oh, I notice your style seems kind of rugged, just like me. Might you guys be smugglers? I am a fellow smuggler myself.
Who do you hail from? So basically, what they're asking is like, what smuggler group that you're with?
Oh, what's the smuggler group that I'm with? Currently, I am by myself. I lost my ship, but I do have a contact of spy smugglers in the community that I could address. Might you guys know him?
Speak.
His name is Spicus.
Spicus. His name is Spicus.
Yeah, Sparkus Braille.
Sparkus Braille. So they look at one another, and then they nod in agreement. Spicus Braille, the goat smuggler.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
We haven't heard from him in many years. How is he doing? Is he still smuggling goats?
Well, I heard he has been doing a little bit of dabbling in spy smuggling recently. He's moving up.
Oh, that's quite a far ways from moving up. He went from spare parts for ornithopters, and then he fell down to the very bottom to goat smuggling.
Yeah.
But before that, I remember all he did was hang around in the bars on Arakin for days on end, drinking himself to oblivion, complaining about his goats.
Pretty much. Sometimes I feel sorry for the guy, so I like to share a beer with him occasionally. He helped me out once. I had to show him my support. He's a bit weird, so I don't get too close to him nowadays, but we do keep in touch.
Yes. As the wind blows on Arrakis, so does friendships go. And so they give a salute to this fellow smuggler that they seem to remember, and then they welcome what's his name again? Corbin to the group. Well, come, sit. We were just making some Arakin coffee. Would you like to join us?
Oh, nice. Yes. And if you do have a beer, I'll take one myself. I haven't slammed one in a while.
Well, you see, we're quite dry at the moment. We don't have any alcoholic beverages, but we could offer you some coffee.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So they all sit around like a tight circle, and one of them brings out a coffee pot, and they put it right in the middle of the circle, and then all of a sudden you hear a sound. So you see the circle of men spitting into the coffee pot. And then they're heating up the coffee pot using some heating implement, and they're sprinkling some of that coffee in. And as they do that, they spit some more into the coffee pot. Once the coffee is finished, one of them takes out some small metal cups and distributes it, and one of the men start pouring coffee into the tiny cups.
My favorite.
And so they all look at you with anticipation because you're the honored guest within their little community, and they say, well, they always say on Arrakis, after you are the honored guest within our small community. You must drink first.
Nice. I love me some spit coffee. So I salute them, and for the success of the mission, I take a sip.
Nice.
We thank you for your service.
So they say, we thank you for gracing us with your presence and your water.
All right. Thank you. Thank you guys as well.
All right. So, what's everybody doing outside of it as you see Corbin is drinking the spit coffee in a circle?
So they're all of them are. Everyone that's in the camp is in the one tent. They're just kind of.
No, they're outside of the tents. They're like in the middle part of the encampment. And they're just drinking coffee and just kind of shooting the shit and talking with.
And now we know how many there are.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 7 of them.
No, 8.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 7 plus the guy who came out of the tent.
Yeah.
Okay, so 8 of them. Okay. And they're all armed or they're calm?
Well, I mean, you saw them draw some pistols.
They had pistols, but they seem to have trusted me so far.
Okay.
So they seem a bit distracted at least.
Yeah, maybe I'll stealthily go into how many tents are there?
There's about 8 in total.
8 in total. And they're in the middle of all the tents.
Yeah. So it's like a small like circle of tents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll try to sneak behind one and go into one of the tents and see if I can see what's inside.
Okay.
The closest tent, I guess. Like they're facing. Are the entrances facing the middle?
They're facing outwards.
They're facing outwards.
Yeah,
Okay,
but they're like behind those tents, right?
Okay, so they're all behind the tents.
Yeah, because they're in the middle of this the circle of tents. The
Okay.
entrances are facing out, and they're
I guess I'll go and like inspect the closest tent to see what's inside.
okay. So you're gonna stealth in, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth in.
Okay. So what's the drive for you to go
Find
into
the truth.
to find the truth?
Right?
Okay. The truth of what?
What's in the tent?
What's in the
Simple.
tent? Okay. Okay. All right. Go for it.
Nice. I got
Oh,
2.
nice.
Oh, you got 2. Okay. I
Yeah.
was like looking at
Yeah, 'cause
Twitch
I
for
got a
some reason.
0, and then I got a 2 because I got a under my skill. and
Under
I
your
don't have
skill. Okay.
focus.
So
Yeah.
that's 2. You do earn a momentum point. So what's the momentum now? 4. Momentum 4.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
I get any from understanding, or just exactly
Uh,
the amount?
for this one, no, you
The
don't
one
get any.
prior. The one prior.
Yeah, the understanding and truth one, no.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what do I see in there?
So what you do see is a lot of the things that a smuggler has, a lot of detectors, a lot of. For some reason, they've got like a broken weirding module.
what module?
A weirding module.
Is that?
So a weirding module is a Fremen type weapon that was developed by House Atreides. Basically, it's like a gun that uses the sound of your voice to attack people with.
Interesting. Can I take all this stuff?
You're gonna take everything in the tent.
Loot.
So you're gonna take like the bed rolls that they've got.
No, just this gun thing that they
The weirding module.
Weirding module.
Okay, you can take it. Yeah, okay. You take the weirding module. You see trace amounts of like spice all around the tent. So the spice is somewhere.
Okay, and then what was it? The detector? What does the detector do?
Basically, just random detectors. Because they're smugglers, they try to detect any broken machinery that's left behind by,
It's like a
broken.
scanner, I guess.
Yeah, like broken spice harvesters. When they get attacked by the sandworm, there are bits and pieces that get left behind when it gets engulfed.
I guess I add this to my assets, right?
Yeah, you do add it to your assets. Well, it's not really an asset because it's a broken piece of machinery.
The detector
Uh,
or the weirding module?
the weirding module. Yeah, it's not
It's
really an
broken?
asset. So an asset should be something that could be used, not necessarily an item.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't use. So I can't actually add it as an asset then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the comment by Kioske, a shotgun that says sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Sponsored by Red Shadow.
So
Nice.
I can imagine like Paul Atreides with his like, what a weirding module is. They got it like somewhere near their mouth and it's like attached to this gun, and then they yell into it and then it generates like a shockwave. So I can imagine like Paul going, sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Oh my god,
Okay.
Dune is such an awesome universe. All right, so you take those
Okay.
things. Anything else that anybody want to do?
I guess Talia, what are you doing? Sherman?
Make my spit coffee be worth it, please.
So he's got the smugglers distracted, right?
I guess I could. Try to sneak into a different, a second tent.
You could, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just a moment. So that's a move roll, I guess.
Yeah, a move roll, and I believe, yeah, it would be a move roll, and then you have to tell me, yeah, what drive you're using as well.
I have a truth drive.
Okay.
My statements is I make my own truth. So I guess I'm, of course, suspicious of these group of smugglers. I want to find out the truth, what they're doing there.
Right.
And then I have a stealth focus.
Okay, for the move, that's
Nice.
great. Yeah, you could use those
Nice.
for sure.
Okay.
So what's the drive with truth again? What did you say that you're gonna use truth for? What was the drive?
Truth? What? Yeah, truth is my drive.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, was that the question?
Yeah, but what's the statement to?
The statement says I make my own truth.
Oh, okay. So, how does that relate to what you're doing, making your own truth? I'm just curious. I just want to know what the.
Oh, well, I guess I'm hoping to confirm what they're doing there and if they are smugglers.
Right.
Like, obviously to get them to stop, or I guess somehow like find out who they're working for and get to the bottom of that and like why they're not, or why they do what they do.
Okay, so you want to find the truth for yourself, so that's why you're
Yeah.
making your own. Okay, make that roll.
Okay. It's still just 2 dice, right? Even with my
Yes.
focus?
Oh, yeah. Even with your focus, yeah, it's just 2d20.
Yeah,
Unless you want to use a momentum, up to you.
We have a pretty good momentum.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
4.
You got 4 if
No,
you
we're
want.
at 3, aren't we?
If you want to.
Wait, is it that every time we use a momentum, you also need threat?
Yeah. I think so, right?
I don't remember, but I think that's what we read. Every time you use momentum, I gain threat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I forgot
so
how much
it's
though.
do you really want to?
So I've got, I think, at this point, I think I've got 12. I think you guys used
Oh my
2
God,
momentum so
God.
far.
Oh. But then every time we have 5, we have to use them.
Yeah, because that's the max you could get.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna use it if I may.
Okay, you may use it to generate an additional d20. So you're rolling 3
3.
d20s.
3. Okay.
Yeah, I think you select it in the dice. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I used it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you could also buy additional d20s, not just 1. You can get 2 or 3 more dice.
Does that
So a
use
max
any
total of
momentum?
5. Yeah, for momentum.
Okay.
But each additional dice that you want to get is so the first die costs 1 momentum, the second costs 2, and the third costs 3 momentum.
Oh, okay. It's incremental.
It's incremental, yeah. Okay, so she rolls. She rolls a 3. Okay,
She
All
has
right.
3 successes.
3 successes. So
Nice.
you move with truth into the 10th. And what are you trying to find? Just anything that could be suspicious?
Yeah, and figure out what their purpose is.
Okay. So as you look around the tent, you find again trace amounts of spice everywhere, but no clear evidence where that amount of spice is, like the bulk of it. But you do find something quite interesting. You see a small leather pouch with the crest of House Harkonnen.
Oh.
Should I take it?
Up to you. Yeah. But it does tell you that the House Harkonnen could be involved with the smugglers. Well, actually, you don't really have conclusive proof of that, but there seems to be some relationship between the smugglers, House Harkonnen, or maybe there isn't. I don't know.
Maybe they're trying to get all the spice for the Harkonnen.
Or
you
they just
probably
found
don't
it
have-
in the ground with their detector. Oh, I don't find any cool weapons though.
You do find like some small knives.
More knives.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take it all.
Okay.
Take
Oh, you guys.
So we're just robbing the smugglers at this point? Is this what's happening?
Robbing the smugglers.
They had tricks on spit just to get some knives.
I'll take a couple of knives and the what is it? A
The
pin,
Harkonnen?
a badge.
Yeah.
So I can show it to the team.
Okay.
When we get back.
All right. So let's actually switch back to Corbin Braylick to see what's going on. So what's happening to you?
Oh no.
Well, at this point, I finished my spit coffee. Drank it all.
So as you finish the last drop of that coffee, they immediately start pouring more into your cup.
Oh no.
It's like, no, please, it's our pleasure. You could have more of our coffee.
So at this point, I'm putting my cup forward and saying, "Oh, thank you." And in my head, I'm thinking, "I hope there's something good is coming out of this." But as they finish pouring the coffee, I sit back and I ask them, so where are you guys from? You know, like what are you like? If you don't mind me intruding, what are you guys doing in this area? It's kind of desolate.
Well, if you must know, we are doing a little bit of a personal smuggling operation for some people. We do not like to reveal who we're working with. Of course, you know, as you yourself know, this is professional business between us and the client.
Oh yeah, for sure. No pressure at all.
Yes.
Ah, nice. So yeah, that's cool.
We have been. If you really must be curious, I'm just going to let you know that there is a lot of work to be done in Carthag Timin siege.
Oh, so it's some business that I could get
Yes.
my hands on as well. then.
Yes, especially with the Fremen. The Fremen have been looking to us for some things of theirs. Ever since the House Harkonnen have left the planet, there has been a bit of a power vacuum in this short amount of time since the House Atreides have landed on the planet. We're not quite so sure of the intentions of the Atreides family, but it has created some opportunities for you and me.
Oh, nice.
So you better get on it.
Yeah, you know, I've been looking for some new work recently because I just finished my last smuggling, so I'll definitely take that up.
Very good.
Do you know where they might be situated?
Situate who?
Like where they might be, like where I could find them.
For the clients, for work.
Yeah. You said that there was some opportunities over there, and I would love to talk to them.
Yes, like I said before, it was the siege called Carthag Timin.
Tarsactimi, right?
Yes, in the south.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I'm well familiar with the place. So I think I'm actually gonna take that up, and I really appreciate the coffee. You know, it was delicious.
Well, where are you? We could escort you to where you are situated.
Oh,
It would be our pleasure.
well, as I mentioned before, I was kind of running lost. I was actually heading north, but since you said that they moved this out, I might actually need to roll back because I do need some extra money right now. Are you guys heading that way?
No, but you just said you were lost.
Yes.
But somehow you know the direction that you're going.
Well, I was heading north, but I wasn't actually sure if I was actually heading north, you see. That's why I was lost.
So they're gonna make a roll here.
Goddamn.
Oh, that coffee.
Oh, that coffee.
I know. That coffee's struggling right now.
What skills do you have?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh shit.
Well, you see, there's something that we have to say.
Yeah.
From the minute that you sat here, we felt that there was something amiss
Okay.
about you.
And what might that be?
You're not a smuggler who you say you are.
I'm not a smuggler.
Yes. Just the way that you're dressed. Look at how you put your still suit on yourself. It looks like the way the Harkonnen put their still suits on.
Oh, is that right? Well, I don't really seem related to them. How may I convince you?
So all of them, they, as you look up from your, as you sip your small drink of spit coffee, you look up and all of them have their guns pointed at you again. And the leader of the group says, "You better tell us who you are. Or not just this gun will put a bullet through your head, but this Christ knife in my hand too."
Okay. Very well.
So let's switch on over to another person. Let's go to who else wants in on the action here? Who hasn't done anything yet? So
Two in the ship.
the two in the ship. Let's switch on over to those two while a drama is happening near the tents. Sharafel, Anna Margrave, is there anything that you guys want to do at this point? You see some activity with your, I guess in the Ornithopter, you have some viewing lenses that you can use to see what's going on, and it seems like something is going on where the tents are.
Can we see, like, that Corbin is all alone with a group of smugglers there? Or
Yeah. You see Corbin just kind of like look up, and then all of the smugglers take out their guns and point it at him again.
Whoa. And I'm just like, well, this is not good. This is not good at all. This is not turning out well. So, Shara, what should we do?
I think we should support him.
I think we need to create more distractions.
Yeah.
The
An
worm.
easy way to do it is to buzz them with the Ornithopter. Those guns won't really damage our helicopter, but it could give them a scare.
Oh yeah, I think maybe if we just kind of fly around them, it'll give Corbin a chance to kind of somehow get away.
Yeah.
We
Just
need to
give
fly.
them give them and possibly warn the rest of the crew. They're somewhere clearly.
Yeah.
Sneaking around.
we-
Kind of,
Do we see where Marcus and Tal is?
Yeah, you did see them go through the tents. They haven't come out of them yet.
Okay.
okay. I say we just fly straight into to go pick up Corbin, just to kind of create a distraction as well.
So you're going to decide to fly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's not on fire, right?
No, it's not on fire. What, your Ornithopter?
Yeah.
No, it's not on fire. Why would it be on fire?
Oh no, just the
Picture.
background image.
Oh, the background image. No, that's the tent. The tents. That's kind of the little
Okay.
encampment.
Let's do it. Let's
But
fly around.
before you do that, something does happen.
Oh no.
No,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
that's not me.
What do you mean it's not you? You're the one who
No, but I'm not shooting at everything.
So what happens is, in the distance, you hear a buzz from the sky. And it looks like an Ornithopter is coming right towards the encampment. Anybody would like to take a look closer about the Ornithopter?
Yeah,
I-
I would.
Well, I mean, I don't think I can because I'm kind of drinking some spit coffee and pointed at like
Well, the smugglers and you also hear the Ornithopter, and you guys look up. So you do have a chance to quickly understand what that is.
Or you can run.
I can't. I'll get eaten by worms.
Maybe I can try and identify what that copter is.
What that copter is?
Yeah, if it's or another house.
Yeah.
Okay, make a roll for it.
I'm gonna roll for maybe I'm gonna roll for understanding, and I'm gonna use my truth to find out which side this copter is on, or if there's any way to identify them with.
Okay, make that roll.
Or anything like that. I wonder. I'm gonna use hyper awareness.
Okay.
If I were to spend momentum to obtain information about the current situation, I can ask 2 questions for the first point of momentum spent. Further, the limits of what others need.
Oh, that's a what?
Actually, never mind.
You're using a talent.
Talents. Yeah,
Okay,
but
let me
I
just
think-
double check on talents here because I'm not quite sure.
Wait, I wonder what happens if I use. What happens if I use that? What does that do? Hyper-awareness.
Oh, okay. I see. So, single talent you may choose.
Do you
Okay.
want me
So what is it? What skill is it connected to? The talent of hyper awareness.
It doesn't say.
Oh, let me just double check here. Talent hyper awareness.
Use momentum.
Yeah,
to
it.
obtain.
Yeah.
There should be.
It's
Can
for
you
obtaining
run quickly and
information.
grab the? Oh, do you have the character sheets here?
Yeah.
Oh, can I take a look at her character sheet?
Well, I posted on Roll20 about what.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be connected with something. Oh, it's a Bene Gesserit talent. Okay. What does that even mean? It's not even connected. Okay, so this is what we'll do, just to speed it up. You are supposed to... Where is the talents? Here. Talent. Give me a sec. So the drive rating. Oh, okay, so it's...
I was hoping maybe if I use hyper awareness, I could get advantage of finding out. Exactly this.
Yeah, I believe it does give you an advantage. Oh, here are the talents here. Okay. Hyper awareness. Okay. Whenever you spend momentum or to obtain information about the current situation, your current location, or person you currently observe, you may ask 2 questions for the first one. Okay, yeah. Further, the limits of what others would be able to notice do not apply to you for any questions. What do you mean by questions? Just
Maybe.
Just any question?
If I spend yeah. I can ask 2 questions so I get 2 answers from it.
okay. Like me, okay. I guess I just have to tell the truth on what it is. Okay.
Yeah. And so basically, I just want to know: do I personally recognize?
Okay.
Do I personally recognize this ship?
Okay.
And is it actually no, wait, how should I reword this? Was there an emblem on the ship that I recognize?
So make that roll.
Make that roll?
Yeah, make that roll first.
Okay, I'll do understand truth.
Yeah.
How many dice? Focus. For understanding, no. Okay. 1 success.
1 success. You do see what it is. The emblem on the side of the Ornithopter is House Harkonnen. And as you realize this information, about 1 second from when you recognize, you see a projectile coming out of the Ornithopter, and it's speeding right at your Ornithopter. So what I'd like you guys to do, who are sitting in the Ornithopter, you have no time to fly up because you have to start up the engines and it takes a while. I'd like you to get out of the way as fast as possible. So make your move roll.
Oh god.
Use your momentum, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Prana Bindu condition.
Prana Bindu conditioning, okay.
Because my move sucks. So
Okay.
so whenever I attempt to move, I will which relies on my body, so I'm gonna be using my body to get out of the way. I can re-roll a single d20, so
Okay.
hold on a sec.
So she can re-roll if needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's good. That's useful.
So you were using move with what? What drive?
Let's see. What is my? Let's see. Sisters behind me. Dune is the greatest. I have to use power.
Yeah, I think it's power for this one.
It's definitely power, just
Yeah.
to get out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my thing. Use focus. Do I have any focus? Movement. No focus on movement. Damn it. Or yeah, no.
So make that roll.
I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna re-roll the one roll.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that again.
So you used the momentum for this one?
No,
No, you didn't. Okay.
I just re-roll.
Yeah, she doesn't have to use momentum. She can just
Reroll.
re-roll it.
Okay.
Damn it.
So do you want to take that or no? So you have no successes there.
Because I re-rolled.
Yeah. So you have one success, right?
Yeah, just
In
one
total.
success. Shoot.
Okay. So now let's go to the Mentat. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use duty as a drive just because I I don't want to die here. I still have my duty to my house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so,
Make a roll. One. Okay. So this projectile comes right at the Ornithopter, and you guys see it in the split second, and then just jump right out of the Ornithopter and take cover into the sandy ditch below. And your Ornithopter explodes in a flame of debris.
Okay.
And as that is happening, the Ornithopter that just shot that missile at you lands right where the smugglers are, on top of the tents, and out comes several House Harkonnen soldiers, aiming their lasguns at all of you. So you have... Sorry?
Did they warm intervene when they land?
Yeah. So you see this kind of incredible sight. You see Corbin sitting down on like a little cushion, holding a little tiny teacup, and you have these smugglers pointing their guns at him, and then House Harkonnen drops by with all their guns pointing at the smugglers and Corbin. And then so the smugglers turn around and they're all pointing guns at each other, and like Corbin with his tiny cup just like looking at everybody.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
We're just in the tents, kind of just peeking around. Just see this happening.
And then so the House Harkonnen soldiers, then one of them speaks up and says, "We know that you've got the spice. You should reveal where they are, and nobody gets hurt." And then the smugglers, they're just talking to the House Harkonnen. They're trying to negotiate some sort of deal. While this is going on, for the people that jumped out of the ship, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna lie down there, or are you gonna make your way towards the to the tents?
we have to make our way towards our group. We can't stay here ourselves.
Exactly.
Like I don't have anything I can use to fend for myself, and I don't know about you. I don't know what you have that you could. We need to get back to our group as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So we're gonna have to. We'll have to sneak our way back
To
the
where?
camp. Sneak our way to the camp.
Sneak your way to the camp. Okay, so for the people in the tents and Corbin, what are you guys going to do?
I have a question of mine, because on my battle skill, I have a focus of dueling and then strategy. If I use, is that possible to use battle strategy to kind of figure out the best course of action?
I believe strategy is if you are commanding, if you're commanding like a group. Hold on, that's your, so strategy was your focus?
Battle focus.
Battle and focus, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just double check on focuses here.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. See if that works with
103,
anything.
119.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna ghost out of there.
All right. What was strategy? This is for battlefield conflict, so not small scale unit. So this is like if you're commanding like a group of soldiers in a battlefield.
Okay.
Yeah.
And dueling is one-on-one.
I believe so.
It says here, physical combat between individuals
Yeah.
as a duel or gladiator combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be a skirmish, I guess.
This is a
Yeah.
skirmish.
But I think this is also more formal too, because there is dueling etiquette and technique involved with this too. So if you're like challenging someone to a duel, actually.
I challenge you to a duel. Okay, well, let's not do that. I'm gonna just kind of stealth out of
One
it.
person at a time. You'll whittle your way through it.
Yeah. So, what's the plan, guys?
There's no way to like communicate with him. I don't know what he's going to do, but like, we can just kind of ghost out there.
We can hide.
You guys are just gonna make. Where are you gonna run though? You're in the middle of the desert.
It's a terrible day.
Poor Corbin. Poor smuggler.
He's out in the open with the smugglers.
Yes. What are you guys gonna do?
Okay,
Ambush
well,
someone, really.
I could try to talk to the Hakonians and reveal the truth about what I'm doing there.
What you're doing there, or what they're doing there?
Yeah, like I could. I could tell them what they're doing there, because I could basically tell the Hakonians that they're smugglers, and I'm not part of it.
You're gonna save your own ass. I'm not a part of this. They just offered me coffee.
Yeah. And I could tell them, like, if you see when you got here, they were pointing guns at him.
I like it.
All right, you can make that roll if you want.
Because okay, so guys, so I got basically two things I could do. I could use power, which is since I can only rely on myself, which is my statement. I could use that.
Okay.
Or I could use truth. Everything catches up to you in the end.
To what?
I think
True.
both really work there.
Yeah, I think power would be good, right? So I
Okay.
could roll with power.
So you can use. What's the drive for power again?
I can only rely on myself.
Okay, so you're just trying to save your ass right now.
Yeah, so right now, my team is nowhere to be seen. I don't know if the spit coffee was worth it. And I haven't heard anything. I just know that our ship got shut down. So I can only rely on myself at this point.
Okay, so what's the skill you're gonna roll with that?
So I'm gonna use communicate. My focuses are bartering and gossip. So I will use gossip, saying that they're smugglers and I'm not part of it.
All right.
So I'll use my focus on this.
Checks out.
Yeah, it checks out. You can make that roll.
And they can go screw themselves.
Make the roll.
Alright. Would you be able to help me with that? Can you roll for me?
Oh, yeah. I got to roll for you, too.
Alright, guys, let's do this. 8 and 7.
Alright, Corbin Dalek.
Spit coffee. Fail me now.
Alright, so communicate. And you're doing it with power.
And I'll use my focus for gossip.
So there's 2 dice. Yes. Using a focus. And you got 3. Okay, so
Successful?
3 successes. So the House Harkonnen look at you, and clearly you managed to convince them of your position. And they say, well, it clearly looks like you're not part of these guys because you're drinking the coffee. And this is a godsend because House Harkonnen, they're brutal people. They don't really care if you're with one group or the other. If you're seen with a group, they usually just kill everybody in that group, regardless of what your stance is with them. But they're making this exception this time.
Guys, just look at this juicy gossip. They're smugglers, I'm telling you right now. I talked to them. They told me their plan.
Okay. Now. Something else happens.
Oh, man.
Suddenly, you hear something from below.
Oh, no.
No, come on.
So you hear,
The worms are coming.
so you hear kind of like these explosions in the distance, and it's getting closer
Dude, that's just teeth right there.
and closer, and you feel the ground rumbling beneath your feet. And one of the smugglers looks up into the distance and they yell out, "Wormsign!" And you see this giant, I don't know, it looks like, the size of the Eiffel Tower coming straight at you. Particularly Corbin's position, because that's where all the commotion has been going around, because all of the steps have been happening around the tent. And this sandworm is actually not very far away from the encampment. It's about I would say 50 meters away.
Oh, okay.
And it's coming at you at 100 kilometers an hour. So everybody looks up and they start running. What's everybody going to do here?
Oh, shit.
Run!
Run where?
Run to the rocks?
Yeah, to the rocky outcrop, right?
Yeah, we need to get to the rocky outcrop. We need to get out of the sand.
So you could run into the desert, the rocky outcrop, or the kind of little cave area, where you suspect that they hide the spice in.
Oh my god. It seems like a bad idea to go to the cave.
And another place, you see the House Harkonnen soldiers making a run for it back towards their Ornithopter.
Are we closer to the copter than they are?
No, you're not as close, but you're just right behind them. So if you're quick enough, you can run to the Ornithopter. But the House Harkonnen soldiers are also running for that Ornithopter, and you can only fit so many people.
Is there anybody on the copter right now?
No.
Hey, am I? Because I'm in a tent on the back. Am I closer to the copter?
No, you're further away because you are in a tent and there are things in your way.
So the closest person to the copter is me and the Bene Gesserit.
No, you're the furthest away.
Corbin.
Oh,
I think
I
you
guess I'll
can
be
go with them.
To the Ornithopter?
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If I go with them, all the commotion is going towards the copter. All right. So if I go where the commotion is going, it's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for was the cave. I'm gonna like sneak out and book it to the cave.
Okay, so I got a question. What's closer to me, the rocky area or the cave?
You are closer to the rocky outcrop than the cave.
Oh shit, okay.
I just feel like it's a bad idea. Well,
I'm a combat character, so going to the cave might actually be useful. I could take them all on one-on-one.
You're going to the cave.
Am I closer to the cave or rocky outcrop?
You're about the same distance away from both of them.
Okay.
Because you're in a tent and you're like further behind, but the rocky outcrop is outside of that encampment, and also the cave itself.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the cave.
Okay, you're making a run for the cave. Corbin, where are you making a run for?
I'm gonna. I'll go to the cave as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay, so you're gonna make a run for it with Marcus in towards the cave. How about everybody else?
Seeing that, I'm gonna run with them
To the cave.
to the cave. Yeah.
Okay.
all right, we're all going to the cave.
Yeah.
You guys are all going to the cave.
Let's all go to the
Alright.
cave.
Yeah. Just mind you guys, a worm goes underground.
Wait, oh, so the cave is not rocky?
Oh, I thought the cave was in a rock. Like it's.
Yeah, isn't
Well,
that,
it's
like-
sunken in, right?
Oh, hell no,
Also,
I'm not going to the cave. I think that's a terrible idea.
Okay. Oh, geez. Well.
I think we should run for the rocks then, right? It's the only place that's safe.
Yeah. I mean, you've got options here.
Look, so here's what we could do. We could go to a rocky area. Once the worm eats everybody, we could kind of sneak into the cave and try to find the spies once they calm down.
Okay, we can do
Actually, that might be a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go to the rocks.
Yeah. Just gonna
Alright,
go around.
So you're all running towards the rocks.
Yeah.
The Harkonnens are running to the Ornithopter, and the smugglers are running towards the cave, Ornithopter, and the rocky outcrop.
So they're kind of just dispersing.
Okay. So
Okay.
now that we know where everybody's going, I'd like everybody. All right, I'd like everybody to make a difficulty 2 move.
Oh, difficulty to move. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. So I guess I could roll. So,
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. It's a difficulty 1 move.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will use power because in this situation.
Wait a minute. Sorry, I made a mistake here. This is going to be an extended test.
Oh what? What is that?
Yeah. So it's a difficulty 1 move, but the extended test is a requirement of 6 to reach the safety for the
So we
rocks.
have to make 6 rolls.
No, you gotta roll 3 times to get the successes that you need. I believe with an extended test, a success equals 2 points.
Oh, so we
So
need
we need
6
3
points.
successes.
Yeah,
You need 3 points. Okay.
yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So who wants to make the run for it first?
The truth is always simple.
Run for the crocs!
Okay.
Okay, Marcus, you can make that first roll if you want.
Okay. We have momentum, right?
I believe your momentum is at 3.
Okay. So we all need to agree who gets the momentum.
You've got 3 momentum between the 5 of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So are we gonna use all the momentum right now? That's the question?
Okay, I'm going to use make haste, so I get a complication in exchange for an auto success.
Okay. So you're gonna get a complication from auto success. So that would be your one success, right? So you got 2 more successes that you need to make. Let me just double check here on what complications I could give you. Complications are okay.
It's a moving complication.
It's a move complication.
And it lasts for like what, a scene?
Yeah, it's a scene. Okay, so you make a run for it. Okay. However, as you are making a run for it, you remember that you had an injury in your leg from a recent dueling incident that left you with kind of like a wonky leg, and you trip and fall over as you make a run for the rocky outcrops. As you trip and fall over, you feel the sand under your feet give away as the sandworm kind of when it surfaces, a lot of the sand drops. So you're falling into the sand and you're dragging yourself out from being dragged under by the sandworm's movements. However, fortunately, you scramble your way without getting sucked into the sand, and you make it to the rocky outcrop. You have 2 more roll. Sorry?
Do the roll, right? I still have to do the
Oh, you didn't do the roll yet? Okay, we'll see what happens. But it's an auto success, right?
Just the one success.
Oh, for the okay, 1 success. Okay, you still have to
I
do.
get 4 successes.
Okay. Oh.
He springs.
Wow. Okay. So. Wait a minute. How does that work? So is it a success?
Try not to draw the attention of the worm.
Oh, okay. So you can roll 3 times to get the successes you need. So you got 5 successes, right? In total?
Yeah, I have 5.
Okay, you need 1 more success. See, if you rolled once, yeah.
Isn't a success roll of 2 points each? Can you say? So I have...
You need what is it called? You need 6 points.
Isn't a success what 2 points each? Didn't you say that?
Oh, yeah. I think that
Yeah,
you
so I
make
would
it.
have 10 points.
You only need 3.
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay, you do make
You
it.
guys have all the momentum. Yeah, I gave you
Oh boy.
momentum now.
All right. So how much momentum did you generate here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Helpful. Thank you.
So
I
you've
think we're
got
at max for that one, I guess.
yeah. I will say you got max for that one.
Okay, nice.
Nice. There you go.
Nice,
you guys
nice,
got
nice.
Okay. Next up.
Okay, I'll go
on
next, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so I will use power with my movement.
Okay.
My reasoning is because since we're each running away, we can only rely on ourselves. So I am relying on myself to make it there.
Okay. So you're pushing the smugglers, you're pushing the Harkonnen, you're like dropping tents just to get to the rocky outcrop. You're even pushing your own like members away from you just to get there. Okay.
Yeah, and with my movement, I will also use my focus, which is escaping. So I'm escaping from the worm.
Okay. So make that roll.
Nice.
Okay. So I will make a roll. Wait. So with my bold move talent, it says when I attempt a test using a move skill, and you buy additional d20s by generating threat for the Grandmaster, you may reroll a single d20 in that pool.
Wait. Say, can I see that again?
So if I generate threat, do I get an extra die and I can reroll it? Or
Which
something?
bold?
Yeah.
When you attempt a
How's that
test
work?
Dice.
using the move skill, you buy additionally by generating threat for the Game Master. Oh yeah, you just give me threat,
And I get another die.
and you can re-roll a single d20 in that pool of dice of the move.
So it's extra dice and a reroll. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. That's really useful.
Oh, that's all right. It's a gummy chair.
Okay, so
It's
Should I
good.
do
It's good.
that?
Yeah,
I guess
it's fine.
Okay, I guess I could do that.
Okay.
And then, or should I just use what is that? Momentum.
Yeah, you can use the momentum. You've got
You're
5.
generating threat anyway. I think using your bold might be easier.
Yeah.
You can re-roll it.
So I'm at, I think,
Oh, yeah,
13,
yeah, yeah.
13 threat.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
gonna generate threat anyway with momentum, so you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use
yeah.
your skill, your talent instead.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So I'll use that. So I'll use my bolt.
Okay.
So I get an additional d20, and I can re-roll a single d20.
Okay, so
So power 8 and movement 6 with focus, escape
okay,
8.
so Corbin Braylick.
So what, escape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're using move and which drive?
Power
Power.
and focus.
And then do you have any additional dice?
The bolt, which gives me one additional dice.
Okay, so that gives you an additional dice. So you have 3 dice.
Yeah, and I can re-roll one of them.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're rolling those 3. What I am going to do.
You could.
I'm going to use 2 threat here.
Oh.
So I'm going from 13 to 11. And I'm going to ignore your. Oh, wait a minute.
How the threats work.
Yeah, let me just take a look how
Added
threats work here.
Threats.
I already drank a bunch of spit coffee.
Also, he's gonna get diarrhea.
You suddenly get diarrhea as you're running.
Okay. What's your trait for?
Survivor, commoner, smuggler. So I'm a survivor.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 threat to get rid of one of your personality traits. You're not a survivor.
What? What does that do? Have I used a trait before? What was that?
I think traits, I think that they're just like a thing for your character. So you're more fearful now. 123. Okay, let me just double check this, guys. Oh, you guys are using everything. Oh, traits. Oh, they're just personality details.
Okay.
So you're not a survivor. You don't feel that you're a survivor anymore. So you have the fear of God in you now.
Okay.
That you feel that you're gonna die. I'm also going to use.
Oh, traits can be used to create an asset if one was not there, or make a test easier or harder.
Yeah. I'm gonna increase the difficulty here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use another 2 threat. So I'm down to 9 threat.
Oh man, so I'm just getting wrecked today.
Someone's going to die.
Yeah. So it's the difficulty has increased. I'm not gonna tell you what the difficulty is. Now make that roll.
Oh, okay. So all right.
And this is your first roll.
Okay. So power 8, move 6, and focus.
Okay,
With
power 8,
my
move
extra
6.
die from bold,
Yeah.
and I can reroll a single die.
So move, power, extra die,
And focus.
and focus.
Yeah.
Success.
3 successes.
6
Okay.
points.
Okay.
All right. So you got 6 points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. Yeah, you got 6. Okay.
Did I fail any of them?
Just the 1d20 there, but
Could I reroll it? With my reroll.
you want to do that?
So I only need 6 to succeed, so I pass.
If you get what?
So I succeeded, right?
Yeah, you just need 6 points to pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't need to reroll anything.
Yeah, up to you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're good.
All right, so you make a run for it like high heaven. It's like those Indiana Jones movies where you're just like running away. Everything is getting destroyed. This sandworm is actually right behind you. Its giant maw is as big as like the Eiffel Tower, and it towers above you like 50 stories high. And you like look behind you, and you see these millions of teeth just wanting to like grab you. You're sinking into the sand as you're running towards the rocky outcrop. Just as the sand gives away, you make a jump for it and you reach the rocky outcrop with one of your hands, and you're hanging off the rock as you're doing that. So you make it.
Okay, thank God.
All right, next up. Who's next? So we've got 2 saves here. So who? Marcus and Corbin are fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move, but I'm gonna use my faith, which is sisterhood is always behind me. I believe in myself as a sister. Whatever I'm gonna use whatever I was trained to do with my body to get to safety.
Okay. Makes sense?
Okay.
Make a roll.
So,
Do you want to use momentum here or no?
I'm gonna use momentum
Okay.
because my rolls suck.
Okay.
Submit and let's see my focus. What's my focus again? Oh, I don't have a. Yeah. Okay. No
You can use your
focus.
talent, I think. Nice.
So you've got 4 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to make 2 more successes. So you could roll another time. Are you going to use the same test?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to.
I believe in myself.
All right. So I'm going to use my threat points. I'm now down to 7 threat. So now to succeed, you are going to have to do a difficulty 2 test.
I'm gonna use my prana bindu conditioning.
Okay.
Roll.
To what?
I'm gonna use my prana bindu conditioning talent
Okay.
to roll 1 die.
Wait. What does the prana thing do?
Any move, let's see. Here, I'll put it up here.
Okay,
Whenever
thank you.
I make a test which relies on the control of my body, I can reroll a single d20.
Okay.
So I'm using everything in my body,
Yeah.
like, to control my breathing, heart rate, and my internal organs to become fast and believe in myself to escape.
Okay. All right. Make the roll. So remember, you need to get a difficulty 2 move to pass. So you need 2 successes each.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna roll 2 dice and then I'm gonna reroll again. So I'm gonna do this again. And then I'm gonna reroll again.
Which dice? Oh, the one that you didn't get a success for?
Yeah.
Okay, make a roll.
So I do 1 dice. Are you kidding me?
Okay, so you did 5 successes. You rolled 2 times. You have one more roll to make.
Oh, you got one more chance. This'll do it.
I am exhausted, but I believe in myself, in my training as a sister. I believe.
You rolled that.
All right. So this is what happens. You make a run for it. and you use your Bene Gesserit training to gingerly walk swiftly through the sinking sand, and you make it. However, as you take that last step towards the rocky outcrop, your toe slips on a rock that you didn't see. Your mind, the dexterity that you were trying to control, you lose focus for that split second, and you sink into the sand and you disappear.
No.
All right, next up, who's next? We've got Sharafel.
I can't catch her, can I? Because I only rolled once. Am I quick enough? Because my character is like impetuous and cunning, so I can like react really fast.
No, it's too fast for you to get through.
Fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Who still has to roll?
I do
Shara.
Shara and Talia?
Yeah.
All right, whoever wants to go first.
Talia, you want to go first?
Okay, I will go first.
All right. So what are you going to do?
So, move, and I will use faith as my drive, because I can only rely on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have stealth focus.
Okay.
And then we have enough momentum for everyone to use, right?
I think right now you're at 3 momentum.
Okay. So that's 1 extra die.
Okay, so you're using 1 momentum from that pool.
And how many do we have?
So you have 3. So you're using 1 to get. So
Yeah.
now you're down to 2 momentum.
Okay.
Momentum equals
So,
2.
okay.
Oops.
Oops. Cancel.
Momentum
Oh,
equals
sorry.
2.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. So move, faith, 3 dice. Focus, yes. Oh.
Oh.
All right. So you've got 2 successes. So that's 4 points.
Oh man.
Okay. So you got 2 more rolls to make.
Oh, the same roll.
You're gonna do the same roll. Okay.
Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
sorry,
I'm just gonna make it a little bit more difficult for you. So I'm gonna use up 2 of my threats. So I'm now down to 5 threat. Okay, to make it a difficulty 2 test. So you need to roll at least 2 successes to gain a success.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, Talia.
Okay. Move. Please. 2 dice. Okay, so this is my second roll. I have 1 only success.
So you get no successes here, right?
That's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you needed a
So
2.
then I have only my last roll now.
Your last roll, yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Focus! I got
Nice.
2.
Nice.
Nice.
You've got
Just
2.
enough.
Okay,
Just
so
enough.
just enough. You can narrate how this happens. How does this happen to you?
Oh, ooh, so maybe I'm running, and maybe I see the sister like fall into the sand, and that make me, also like not like lose focus and get scared. So then as I'm trying to like jump up to like grab onto the rocks, I like slip and I start falling with her, but then I take out my knife and I plant it into the rock to keep me from sliding down, and then
Yeah, it just catches right.
and then I do a pull up and I pull myself back up onto the rocks and make it just
Okay.
in time.
You make it just in time. So we have the last person left. So you're down to, I believe, what's the momentum now?
2.
Two momentum.
You should use some ball, I guess.
Actually, I got a question. Would
Yes.
you be able to use discipline instead of move for this, since it's like a hardship on the body?
No, for this one, it's only a move.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be move and truth. I just
Use
want to
the
see if I'm
momentum.
gonna be able to actually survive this. I'll use the 2 momentums.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 4 dices. So let's see.
Okay, so you're gonna use those. Okay, yeah, go make a roll.
Yeah. Okay. No focus. Oh. I think
Mhm.
I got
3 success.
Success.
So
Right?
6
Wow,
points.
wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
6 points.
Alright.
Right.
Do you want to narrate this one?
Yeah, so like my eyes glaze over and I just look through all of the intense sand running techniques that I've studied over the previous times, and it's just like robotic movement, just following exactly what needs to be done. It looks like I'm an athletic sprinter, even though I'm like super small. And just make like a perfect jump for the rocks, like a nice long jump, and able to just catch my hand on the rock there.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, as all of this happens, you see in the distance the Harkonnen Ornithopter. It tried to escape, but it gets like sideswiped by the worm, and it crumbles under the weight of the worm and gets crushed by the sandworm moving around it. The smugglers who ran to the cave, the worm went there first, and what happened is the worm just like destroys the cave like it was like, I don't know, sugar cubes like with water like poured on top. It just flattens, and they're gone, completely gone. And you guys look kind of into the distance as the worm moves away from the area. Okay, and then I guess you mourn the loss of Anna Hargrave.
But she disappeared into the sand. Is she actually dead though? Could we like dig her out somehow?
Yeah, you could make a check for that.
Should we try it? I think we should.
Yeah.
I would like to use my discipline and to find the truth.
The truth of her death. All right.
Will that work?
Yeah, that could work. You want to make a roll for it?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do. Find out if she died. I'll use. I'm gonna use my precision to make sure I'm very precise with my digging. There we go. I got 2 successes.
Nice.
So how do you go about trying to look for her in the sand?
So I just look at where she disappeared into, and I kind of look at the angle of the way the sand is kind of like laid.
Yeah.
So kind of digging a direction.
Uh-huh. So as you're shuffling through the sand, you feel something in the sand. Some squishy thing in the sand. And then as you move the sand away, you see a hand just like reaching towards the sky.
Can I grab the hand?
You can grab the hand.
Do I have to roll for that? Like, what would I do?
No, you don't have to roll for it.
No, okay. I'll grab the hand and try to pull the hand out.
Yeah, as you try to pull the hand out, you feel a twitch from the hand. The person's still alive.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
You can make a roll for it.
Who? Me or?
Yeah, you.
Wait, before we roll, do we recognize like the clothing? Like, is it something similar that we've seen, or is it like a smuggler outfit?
You haven't seen it yet. You just see the hand.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I kind of just going because it's kind of my personality trait. I kind of just rush things without really thinking. So I like very fast, but I don't like think. So, do I? What would that be? Discipline again, or
Yeah. So what's the drive that you're trying to use here?
I guess
So,
this one would be.
I mean, discipline is stamina and willpower. So
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
you know, I guess you just huff and puff and just pull the whatever
Yeah.
whoever is there.
Okay, but my duty, I guess.
What's
I
your
guess
duty?
finding the truth would still be make sense because I'm trying to figure out who this is. That makes sense. I'm trying to figure out who it is, so
Yeah.
I'll just be a truth.
Okay.
Be
Yeah.
precise in my actions. Nice.
Wow.
I got 4.
You got
Jesus.
4. So
Yanked him all.
you generate 2 momentum here.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. So this is another scene, by the way. So you've lost those 2 momentum from before, so you actually just get 2 momentum.
Wait, we only lose
Yeah.
one.
Oh, right, yeah. You just use 1. So you have only 1 momentum here. Oh, and then you gain 1 more.
So
Yeah,
we're
then
at
Sharafel used 2 of them, so we should be at 2 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a lot of active tracking of momentum points. Like, what? 2, really? Okay.
Momentum equals 2.
All right. So momentum equals
Okay.
2. So you huff and you puff and you pull this person out. And you see this person is dressed in a kind of beige garment. It looks like it's one of the smugglers that survived.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, damn. So we can capture him and get information.
Does he like is he threatening me or is he just like
No, he's like stunned. He's like coughing out sand. He's just like on his knees, trying to make sense of where he is. He's pretty much like weakened by the fact that he got buried under the sand from all of that.
So we didn't find her.
Well, I don't know,
You guys can
unless
keep-
you
you
want
guys
to
keep
search some
looking.
more. Yeah.
Should we try to search some more?
Yeah, can I use my understand to like look at the area and try to understand where she should be
Yeah.
to look at it to increase
Yeah.
the chances?
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll be using I guess a sense of again just to kind of figure out where she is. Yeah, I would be using data analysis and deductive reasoning.
All right. So you've got 2 successes. So you
That's
generate 1 success. You're now at 3. Oh, generate 1 momentum. So you're at 3. And so, using your knowledge or your reasoning and your data analysis, judging from how Anna Hargrave fell, she can't be that far buried underneath from where she dropped, because of the way that the rock outcropping is, and the angle that she slid from.
Yeah.
She should be pretty shallow from the sand, if she is still alive or not. But the important thing is, there's a high possibility of you finding her body.
Can I then use my command to get everybody on the team to look at that location?
Command? What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, discipline.
Oh, discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Up to you. Well, I mean, you could just ask your
Oh yes, yeah. Can I
teammates.
just ask everybody?
Yeah, you could just ask them.
This way?
So that's a different game.
we should ask the guy and we just to help. He
Yeah.
owes us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saved his life.
Yeah. So you have 5 people helping.
Okay, so you guys are looking through the sand. You're looking through the sand, and then you hear a cough from the ground.
Okay. So do we go see who it is?
Well, you don't know where it's coming from.
Oh.
You hear it from the ground somewhere.
Well, I'm
Near
not a
the rocky
survivor
Survivor
anymore,
anymore,
right?
right?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Yeah. So you feel a lot more fearful about your life. Like you double think everything now. Like you don't have that confidence that you're a survivor anymore because you just escaped death.
So since I'm fearful, I hear something. I'm like, guys, something over there kind of made me scared. Can somebody go check it out? And I point where the cuff is coming from. That would make sense. No?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to go check it out?
You hear several more
Yeah,
cuffs.
I thought I'll go.
Yeah, I'd like to go and try to use my discipline and also to find the truth to see if I can find where Sharafel thought that he saw where what's the character's name again?
Anna Hargrave.
Anna. Yeah.
Anna
to
Margrave.
find where she got sucked into the sand.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same role.
Okay.
I got a 1.
You got a 1. Okay.
Nice.
So you look in the general area from where Sharafel indicated where Anna Margrave's body might be, and you see a nose and a pair of lips just jutting out of the sand, and it's just like breathing very shallowly.
So I kind of move the sand like across the face to see, just to see who that is.
So you move the sand away from the face, and you see that it is definitely Anna Margrave
Is she alive?
under the sand, and she is alive. Yes.
Oh shit! Let's dig her out.
Nice.
So I like signal everyone to like help dig her out.
Yeah. Okay, so you dig her out, and because Anna Margrave was in that kind of situation, she does gain a complication. She is now exhausted, and she's not at the very best of shape at the moment, and she's in dire need of water at this point.
Does my leg injury still occur? Do I still have that?
No, because that was a complication for the last scene. So this is a different scene now.
Nice.
Did she also gain an advancement point from failing that?
Oh yeah, that is at the end. Yeah.
What's that?
Okay.
What's advancement?
That's the experience points system.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's
So-
determination?
Determination. Yeah, that's something else that we haven't
Like,
been
how do you
able to use.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how you get the points.
It says how to use it, but then I don't know how you get
So
it.
it's on a test where a drive statement applies without conflict with the action. So if a player opts to challenge or comply on a test, then we gain 1 determination point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if they challenge a test using their focus,
Their drive.
their drive.
Yeah. So
Like,
if
what's
it
an example?
if it applies without conflict, so I'm trying to think of an example where that would have no conflict.
Mine is justice. Justice is the keen blade. So I seek justice to avenge someone, I guess.
Yeah, so like if the Harkonnens killed your mother, I think there's no conflict with the action that you're taking because you would avenge your mother.
Okay, and that would be good for like say battle. So then battle and then justice, and then I would get that determination point, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
something like that.
It's
Yeah,
something
okay,
that makes sense where it wouldn't conflict.
Okay, that makes
With
sense.
any
Okay.
action, yeah. Okay. So yeah, she's exhausted. You guys dig her out, and she's in dire need of water. But then, as you look up, you guys are at the bottom of the rocky outcrop, right? So as you look up, you're surprised to see a group of blue-eyed men looking straight down at you, kneeling right at the edge of the rocky outcrop. And they stare at you.
Okay.
And are they? They're not the smugglers though.
No,
These different people.
Yeah, these are the. Can I roll to understand if these are the Fremen or not?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sweet.
Uh,
And also to see if they're what's the word?
Friendly?
Yeah, thank you.
okay, so what's your drive that you're using?
The drive is to figure out the truth, see if this is if my hunches are correct.
Okay.
This is the Fremen. Well, yeah, I guess that would be general analysis from how they look. Nope.
No, you're unfamiliar with the dress because also blue eyes doesn't necessarily mean someone is Fremen. It just means that they have exposure to spice. So you have a hunch they might be Fremen, but you can't be 100% sure that they are.
Yeah.
Anybody else that'd like to make a test, or do you want to see what they say?
Who's good at communication or like understanding people?
I have 7 communication. Yeah, so I could try to communicate with them.
Okay. So what's the drive to communicate with these people?
So my drive would be I guess maybe the truth. So my statement, everything catches up to you in the end.
How does that apply to this situation?
So that is because if we do not find if they're friendly or not, they might shoot us in the back. So we need to find out before it catches to us in the end.
What do you guys think about that explanation?
Or he's coming. I get what he means there.
Okay.
Just make sure that we get the upper hand before they do.
Yeah, exactly. That's
There you
better
go.
word.
All right. Good teamwork here, guys. All right, you can make that roll.
So truth and I have 7 communication.
Yeah.
Would bartering apply here? No, right?
What? You're not barding for anything, really.
Well, no, maybe they're trading.
You guys are trying to milk the points here.
Alright, fine. So just truth and communication.
All right, make a roll.
Alright. Okay, could you roll?
Damn it. All right, so it is
Communicating truth.
communicating truth. Okay.
Yeah, no focus.
Communicate and truth. Submit 2 dice. No focus.
2 success.
2 successes. Okay.
All right.
So you gained 1 momentum, giving you guys a total of, I think you're max at 4. Oh no, not yet. So you're at 4. I think 4 momentum.
Nice.
Okay.
Momentum equals 4. And then, so how do you communicate with them in this case?
Okay, so I introduce myself. Hello, my name is Corbin Bralick, and these are my comrades. We have a person here who is in dire need of wire. She has been heavily injured, and we want to seek your help.
The desert does not give help to those who are in need. The desert takes all, and the desert gives none.
Martyr.
What is it to us to help you when we can take your water?
What is it?
Have water to begin with?
Sorry?
Oh, I think we mean our bodies.
Yeah, so when people say to take your water is to mean, because water is such a important resource in Arrakis, people's body water is also important as well. So that's why people wear things called still suits, which recycle the water in your bodies from your sweat and your piss and your crap, so that you can reuse it as drinkable water again.
Okay. Oh man, too many metaphors to think about.
This woman is on the verge of dying. It is better to take her water now, or else the water goes to waste.
I am sorry, friend, but we do not leave a man behind in our team. I have a duty, and I watch out for those who watch my back.
Nice.
You have spoken with great honor. And they spit on your shoes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Please, it is the gift of water.
All right.
You guys can make a roll for understanding here.
Okay. Do I have to do it or someone?
Everyone?
Yeah, you guys can.
What about me, who is brink of death here?
Yeah. Well, what do people feel when this guy spits on his shoes?
Like acceptance.
Okay.
Yeah, I from the books that I read, this is
Yeah.
This is
Well,
good.
besides the besides the people who know what this is.
As a mentat.
Yeah.
From like knowing about the Fremen culture.
Yeah. How about everybody? Nobody here is familiar with Fremen culture yet, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Acceptance.
So Marcus and Anna, I'd like you to make a roll for understanding here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find the truth.
And Corbin, you kind of understand, but
It should be simple, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna use. Oh shoot, that's physical empathy. Never mind. Okay. But I'm gonna use
I got one.
the truth. I want to understand the truth behind their words.
Yeah.
Okay. So Marcus gets one success, and how about Anna Hargrave?
Shoot, hold on. Understand. I'm gonna use truth. 2 dice. Okay. 1 success.
One success. So you realize that this is part of Fremen culture. What they just did, spitting is kind of a way to give honor to those that show honor, and the best way to do that in Fremen culture is to give water from their bodies to other people, right? Because since water is such a significant resource here, spitting, because you're wasting water, is a sign of respect. So the mentat sees this and kind of waves everybody to do the same.
I'm dehydrated. I was like,
It actually got me thirsty.
I'm so thirsty. I can't spit.
So could we use this water spit to hydrate?
Because obviously I can't.
just dribble into her mouth.
So, the Fremen that spoke to you introduces herself. She says, "My name is Kadife, and I am with the Sich Taber, just over there. Now, we do not easily take in visitors in our area here. So, tell us, what is your story, and what brings you here?"
Oh, is that to me?
Well, to everybody.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're basically here to investigate the spice trade that's going on, no?
Okay.
Up to you how you want to tell this story.
Yeah.
Well, we could mention that we were here on a mission, but we got attacked by the giant worm.
The Shai Hulud. The Shai Hulud is a formidable creature that is, we worship it. It is part of our planet. It only attacks things that seek to bring disturbance to that the very nature of this planet.
Yeah.
I see that from your clothing. You are from House Atreides. We are very distrustful for those who come from the sky above us. Now tell us more of the truth. We will know that you will lie. If you don't tell us the truth, we will kill you all.
Well, you see, I shall tell you our story if you might listen.
So how are you going to tell the story? Are you going to tell them the full truth? Or how are you going to tell this? With a little bit of padding around the story?
I think we should be truthful with them. We don't need to tell them exactly the mission that we're doing, but we could tell them that there was a disturbance with some smugglers, and they got what they deserve from the worm that seek judgment on them, since they were pointing guns at me and feeding me spit coffee. Well, maybe not the spit coffee, because that's a form of respect, but they were seeking to attack us. And then the worm judged them. And we managed to escape, and the worm did not seek to attack us any further.
Do you guys agree with how he's telling this story, or do you want to change it up a bit?
I grabbed the smuggler that we just like I pulled out, and I tell him this is one of them. So I show them the smuggler that's with us that I pulled out of the sand.
On top of the story that I just mentioned.
Okay, so just the Cole's notes of your story is you're saying that it was all the smuggler's fault.
Yes.
Okay, it's all the smuggler's fault. The House Harkonnen came, and you're blameless for everything.
So we're blaming them.
Sorry?
We're blaming them.
Yeah, you're blaming the smugglers and you're blaming the Harkonnens for all the trouble here.
Yes, because the Harkonnens came on a helicopter and disturbed the worm.
Okay. Is that the story that you guys are going to go with?
Yeah.
That is what happened.
That's basically what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Like,
Okay.
we were just trying to investigate until they came and blew up our ship, which was not our intent.
Yeah, the
Okay.
truth is simple. It's always simple.
Yeah.
So who wants to make this roll? It's going to be a communicate test.
Oh God, I wish I was the one doing it. Should I do it?
Could I use my
Actually,
gossip
no.
focus on this? Does that count as gossip?
No, I don't think it counts as gossip. No.
That's a pretty juicy story.
Yeah, but it's gossip is more like you're telling like bad stuff about somebody else to somebody else. You're just trying to like sneak through a I don't know, whatever the situation is.
Okay. Well, who has the highest skills? I could use my truth, since if we do not tell the truth, it will catch up to us in the end. But I could also use my communicate, which is 7. So I have double 7s. Who has higher than that?
So you're using truth. So you're saying you're using truth and communicate.
I could use truth and communicate, yes.
Okay.
And I'll have a 14.
Yeah, mine would be 12 if I use that. If I
Yeah,
use truth.
mine would be 12 as well.
I would be 13.
Yeah, I think it's on you.
Yeah, it's on you.
All right.
So on David.
So
Now-
I'll communicate with them since I opened the communication.
Here's one thing though. I don't agree with the drive that you have because you're not telling the full truth. You're saying that they were blameless, but you guys were just as easy to blame as well for this situation.
I guess. Okay, that makes sense maybe. Yeah, so maybe somebody else might be better.
I mean, you could make the roll and see. I'm just saying it's going to be a little bit harder for you.
I mean, the truth is always simple. He just said exactly what happened. So I'm just gonna go with it because I'm pretty like.
Well,
to the
not
point.
necessarily. You guys were also at fault for landing, right? You could easily just ignore the situation and ignore the fact that you had to apprehend
Well, I could still use
the
my
smugglers.
I could
Wait,
still use my
sorry,
duty,
you-
which is 6.
you have you would get 14 altogether.
If I could use truth, but I guess it might not apply because it's not the full truth.
I can use justice on my end and use communicate, just because for me the statement for justice is justice isn't always fair, so that in my head I can rationalize it as like
We're trying to bring justice
Yeah.
to the smugglers in honor of our house, and that's what we're just following our code of honor.
yeah, like our
our
justice.
house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not so much like the actual truth.
And
There
that
you
our
go.
justice has led to this planet, and we wanted to learn more about the smugglers that did injustice to our house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So who's gonna make that roll?
I can do it, and sorry, just gonna look up what innuendo is.
Because our intent was never to be against the planet. Our intent was simply the smugglers. So it was never our intent to disturb them to begin with.
So you
Oh,
get
nice.
2 successes.
Success.
So you bank 1 momentum for this one. So I think
we're
you guys
at
are
5 again.
you're at 5 again. And so the Fremen look at you, and they trust the honor in the words that you say. They do understand that honor means everything, and that you guys are seeking justice, despite the fact that this bad situation happened, and that it has led the Shai Hulud to come here in this area, and you've disturbed like the peace of the desert. So they allow you to leave unaccosted from their territory, and they escort you to Arakeen. Well, no, actually, they don't escort you. Well, they escort you to Arakeen, and they communicate with their people to get a message to your house, the House Atreides on Arakeen, to send a rescue ship to rescue you guys. And that's pretty much the end of our story. So let's go to the epilogue to see.
Hey, we survived.
Nice.
We survived.
I barely survived! Woo!
So let's go to the epilogue.
My characters keep dying!
Oh man, this happens with all your characters.
It's always a role issue too. It's not like a bad decision.
Okay, so from what you've learned today, the actions of the rival house, House Harkonnen, show that they're pushing into territory controlled by House Atreides. This gives a sign that there might be a precursor to some attempt to steal at power. I think you see clues of this all over Arrakis, and the fact that House Harkonnen just gave away their entire city without any fight, without any qualms, just because the Emperor Padishah Shaddam IV said so. You've dealt well with the Fremen, so the next interaction that you might have with the Fremen from Siege Taber is an opportunity to make more allies. So how far will you go to seek out the Fremen, and what further conversations will welcome it from these interactions? Unfortunately, though, the spice was swallowed by the worm. So, I mean, what you take from Arrakis, it takes back in some way, form, or another. And that's it. That's pretty much the end of the story.
Nice.
Hooray! Success. Well, sort of success.
And there you go. So that's Dune, Adventures in the Imperium.
And we saw the worms.
Yeah, you saw the worms. Everybody almost died, and
We survived.
Survived!
yeah, I think MVP for tonight is David.
This was his first RPG too.
Yeah, his first RPG.
That was fun.
He took 2 for the team and almost got eaten by a sandworm. And you guys didn't help him at all.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like kind of close to thinking that like I don't know, the guys in the tents would like come out and just kind of like save him, but you guys like didn't say anything.
I know. They just left me there with the spit coffee.
I mean, it was like what? My question is like,
How many Harkonnen?
Combat work. I would have like just attacked. We would do like a sneak attack or something.
Yeah, combat is it's pretty brutal. If you lose, you lose. You win, you win. So you could just easily just die from one roll.
No man.
Yeah. So you know, thank the worm. The worm came instead of having to fight 8 plus 12 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I was hoping that they would come into the tent one by one, and then I would just like take them all out one by one. But that didn't happen. 'Cause
No.
Spit
I thought one guy would go in there and be like, hey, where's all my knives? How come the tent is empty? Somebody stole everything.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know. How many people do we have on stream right now? I can't really see here because
it says 9.
9. All right. Yeah, it's
There's
pretty.
like
There's a what?
A bunch of people.
Okay.
Yeah, I recognize most of them, so.
Okay. Well, welcome,
there
welcome,
was like
guys.
13 earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, I dropped off after.
Well, that's cool.
Hooray!
Hooray. So yeah. So whoever's watching, thank you for watching. This was our first session with Dune, and it's for the Extra Life charity event. So what we're doing is we're raising money for children's hospitals around North America, particularly for us because we're living in Vancouver, BC, Canada. We're raising money for the BC Children's Hospital. So whatever money that you can donate down below in the doobly-doo, you guys are helping our hospitals here in the local community. So please donate. I don't know.
Surpassed the goal.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yo, someone donated 401.
Oh, no way! Really?
Yeah, that's more than, one person donated El Jefe, whoever El Jefe.
Oh my
is.
God, El Jefe! I don't know how do you like do little fireworks on here, but but yeah, thank you, El Jefe. Oh my God.
We surpassed the goal specifically
Because of one donor. So I would give like a round of applause. I don't know if there's like where's the cheer thing here?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know, your money means a lot to especially this time when people are hurting. So thank you. Otherwise, I think that is it for my session. We do have 2 more hours. I'm not sure if the other group is going to be
Scythe,
good.
right?
Yeah, it's Scythe, but do we have players for Scythe?
Yeah, I gotta head out. So
You gotta head out? Okay, no worries. Where's Fanburglar? Is Fanburglar on here? Fanburglar?
It's in chat.
He's in chat? Yeah. Are you guys running Scythe? I'm not sure. I don't know if you and Alex have agreed to anything. Oh no, you said that you're not doing it, so I think that's it for tonight. So that's it, guys. We didn't make the full 24 hours, but we did make our donation goal. So, yay! Yeah.
Nice.
Success. Another year of success. Yeah.
critical success.
Critical success. Yeah. Okay. Well, that is it for tonight, guys. So thank you for watching. Whoever's watching out there, please subscribe if you like our content. I think I'm gonna be trying to do more content on here. I took a very long hiatus from DMing, but now I'm back, and I think I'm gonna do more. So check that out later on when that schedule is and when I'm going to be DMing. So yeah. All right. Anyways, any last words from anybody else?
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right.
you.
All right.
So
Be careful
fun.
on what people
See
put
you
in your
guys.
coffee. Be careful for